Passport Bros, your ultimate travel companion. Download the app for free and embark on a journey where your adventures not only become unforgettable memories, but also opportunities to earn. With Passport Bros, your travel content is more than just photos and videos. It's your ticket to a fully monetizable network of like-minded adventurers. Imagine making money from your travel stories. Post videos, share your experiences, and let the world be a part of your journey. But that's not all. Connect with travelers from around the globe, join co-ed groups, and make lasting friendships, perhaps even with foreign women who share your passion for exploration. And here's the best part. Store your earnings securely in your Passport Bros wallet. No hassle, no worries. Just seamless transactions wherever your travels take you. Looking for the best local experiences? Passport Bros has got you covered. Get personalized recommendations for tour guides, rentals, and the hottest clubs in town. Did we mention the app is absolutely free to download? That's right. Your passport to a world of adventure is just a click away. And here's the cherry on top. With Passport Bros, you can make money while exploring new places. Turn your passion for travel into a source of income, right from your mobile device. So what are you waiting for? Download Passport Bros now, share your journey, connect with fellow explorers, and let the adventure begin.
Download now on the App Store and Google Play.
Up homeless in Thailand. I booked a one-way flight from Louisiana to Japan, not having any plans and knowing anything about Japan. I just left. After being in Japan for a day, I realized Japan was extremely expensive and I wasn't going to last here long with the amount of money that I came with. So I decided to book a one-way flight from Japan to Thailand, heading straight to Thailand with no plans and not knowing anything about the country. After staying in Thailand for 5 months, I still was not able to obtain income. I still wasn't able to figure out how to make income. I ran out of money, and that is how I ended up homeless in Thailand.
And we are live. Welcome, family, to another show. I'm on the opposite side today. Okay. What's good? What's good? My man. We in here, man.
What up, man?
What's good? What's good, man? What is good? So you saw the clip, man. First of all, welcome to the show. I got my man, the Andrew from the Andrew Show in the building. Welcome to the show, bro.
What's up, brother? It's a pleasure being on the show. Thank you for having me on here.
And now, purposely, I was like, Andrew, don't watch it. I want your live reaction. I want your live reaction. But before we get into the show, I just want to say that we are not beating up on the sister. All right. So I just want to put that. I just want to point out a few things she possibly could have did better. All right, that she definitely did wrong, because traveling without having your stuff together can be very dangerous, especially for a woman. So I'm going to point a few things out during the video. All right, I'm going to point a few things out during the video. I want to give a shout out to my man Cool Cats in the building. I got a couple of other cats. We got guys from the Facebook users. I cannot see your name, but shout out to everybody in the Facebook group as well. All right. So Andrew, what you think about what you've seen so far?
What was she thinking? Like, that's the first thing caught into my mind was like, I can get the whole vacation part, but what was she thinking about? How was she thinking about a means of survival? What did she think was going to happen?
Do you think what's going on now is that this passport thing has gotten so heavy, especially amongst, like, I guess the Generation Zs and the millennials and the youth, that people just want to exit stage right from the States, no matter what the costs are?
Yes, but I'm trying to figure out why sisters need to go overseas, though.
Explain before we get into the video.
Well, I just put up something recently on the community page and it kind of struck to a lot of brothers, but it says that most women in America have property than men do.
Okay, more women have more properties than men.
Yeah, it says most single mothers have more property than single fathers and single men in America.
Okay. Okay.
They own property.
Hmm.
So with owning property and having assets and having all these benefits,
Hmm.
what's going on here? Like, why would you just think you could just travel to a different country and don't expect to have any money and have means of survival out there?
Hmm. Okay. I want to give a shout out to my man, the Fresh Prince of Poblado. He says, I see it happen all the time in Colombia. Guys taking trips within the budgets. And if one thing goes wrong, they are jammed up. That's very true. That's very true. Hmm. So I'm gonna
So,
play a little. Hold on, let me play a little bit more, and I
yeah.
want to give a shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. Doing a very dope video. Skip through, see what else she has to say. So basically, guys, we was just tuning in. She first went to Japan. Now, Japan is expensive, right? Japan is very expensive. I got some friends over there now. I've been in Japan. It can get expensive, especially the taxis and the Ubers. The food is not too bad, but just the cost of just doing just normal things like going to restaurants and everything it's expensive in Japan. So I guess she pretty much saw that she was going to blow her budget in Japan, and then she decided to go to Thailand, where it's much cheaper in Southeast Asia. All right, let's continue.
Give up a lot to do it. I caught her on live and she even explained it like this.
Did everyone try to speak fear into your decision? Yes, they did, bro. So many people, bro. Just was trying to, you know what I mean? So many people was just trying to tell me like you shouldn't do it. You're gonna be losing all your clients. You stay. They just telling me like, you giving up a lot. I felt myself giving up a lot. When I had to sell my TV, y'all had a 70-inch TV on my wall in my living room. I had a luxury apartment, upscale luxury apartment. I used to pay $1,600 a month. Bro, when I had to take that 70-inch TV off the wall, I cried. Because I realized, like, damn, I was attached to a lot of shit. I was attached to... When I had to break my bed down, I spent $5,000 on my bed. When I broke my bed down, bro, I was crying because I love my bed. When I sold my car, bro, I was just like, bro, this, I'm feeling this, bro. Some of my favorite clothes, I had to sell my favorite clothes, bro. I was just like, bro, all that material stuff can be bought back, bro. Exactly.
But then she arrived in Tokyo, and this clip will explain what happened there.
This is how I ended up homeless in Thailand. I booked a one-way flight from Louisiana to Japan, not having any plans and knowing anything about Japan. I just left. After being in Japan for a day, I realized Japan was extremely expensive and I wasn't going to last here long with the amount of money that I came with. So I decided to book a one-way flight from Japan to Thailand.
Yo,
Can you pause it right there?
go ahead, bro.
She went to Japan. Not knowing what to expect, not knowing what to do. I'm just going to go out there. I'm just going to have fun. I'm going to live out there.
Mm-hmm.
Without having a plan, without knowing how the living cost is going to be, how much is going to cost for me to get through a week or a month, how much food is going to cost, electricity, all these other liabilities that come into play. You mean to tell me that you weren't even thinking about that? You just decided to just get a ticket and just go overseas and say, I'm going to live over here. Everything is fun. Like, she's living this imaginary lifestyle of thinking that responsibilities could be left in America. I don't have to worry about shit. I could just go overseas and have fun.
Mm-hmm.
No. You got to make sure you have a roof over your head just like you do in the States. You got to pay your bills. You got to find ways of making money. You have to. I don't know. This is just beyond crazy to me.
All right. Mr. Dacus, the navigator, says, I'm actually on the fence with this female. I think she's using the broke angle just to get more money and clout online. Mike M says she was set up good stateside. Something is off. Yeah, I wonder what made her make that decision to go to Japan of all places, and for her not to know that Japan is one of the more expensive countries in Asia.
Maybe she figured maybe she could be an e-beggar on YouTube and get some donations.
Interesting enough, Bernard B says passport sis going to save her. Yeah, you might be right, but it's interesting that what I found very interesting is that she went to Pattaya where she knew she would run into black expats. And if you look further into the video, you will see that it was actually her brother that assisted her. Because that's kind of what we do. We look out for each other, especially overseas. You have a pretty much a thriving black community building in Pattaya right now. Despite what people say, people look out for each other. You got black businesses out there. You got a lot of good people out there. The Zooms out there. And I think she was familiar with that. And she went out there because you have I think it's Brothers and Sisters in Thailand, which is a Facebook group that a lot of black expats in Thailand is in. And she probably kind of just touched bases and asked where to go. And then she just end up in Pattaya. And Pattaya is also probably one of the cheaper cities in Thailand as well. All right. Somebody said you get a number BMT. I don't think she.
BMTs, fair enough. But why didn't she do her research before she decided to want to live in a different country?
You know what? I would love to get her on an interview. I know some cats know her, so I'll probably see if I can get an interview just to ask her, like, what was because when I left the country, I had, I was caked up and everything. I had everything pretty much ready to roll. So, but I'm an older person. She looks like she's maybe 23, 24. So,
but something must have drove her to want to go to Japan so much without even thinking about covering her personal expenses.
Yeah, maybe it's the videos on Instagram that we see that makes it seem like living overseas is so much cheaper. Could that be it?
Well, that could be it too. But even if you're living overseas cheaper, BMTs, you're gonna you're gonna have to have some sort of income coming in.
Mm-hmm.
That's just madness. If you think, okay, I'm gonna save up for $5,000. That should carry me through a couple of months, and I'm just gonna go overseas and ball out of control. I don't know. I'm just saying, maybe she was thinking to that degree that it's so cheap that I could just go over there and I'll find myself some work. I don't know. Who knows what the hell's going through a passport sister's mind? I'm not a passport sister. I can't think for one. So that's something that you would probably have to ask her that. I don't know what she was thinking of just traveling over to a different country and living there without having any means of resources. That's crazy.
Yeah, I would love to see what was her deciding factor in doing that. Let's continue.
Heading straight to Thailand with no plans and not knowing anything about the country. After staying in Thailand for 5 months, I still was not able to obtain income. I still wasn't.
So she was out there for 5 months and thought that she would obtain income because you can't technically work in Thailand, bro. You can't really work. You got to either start a business or you got to have some type of online job or something like that. So you can't technically. It's not like you can go into gas stations and ask for a job overseas. But it's not like America. America is so damn gravy. Once you leave America, you realize how gravy foreigners have it in America. They got it better than the actual Americans.
But BMT, before you travel to a country, aren't you going to do your research first?
I mean, as a man, we got to, because the thing about it is,
but it just didn't matter. But she's a woman; she should still do her research.
She should actually do more research, especially in the sense of safety. But when we struggle or we have problems, we don't really have nobody to fall back on. In most cases, we don't have nobody to fall back on in our entire lives.
That's
so
true.
Black men out of everybody, we're gonna have it together. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have it together. So
maybe she thought she could practice hypergamy. She thought somebody was going to pay for her expenses.
You know what? I've actually run across that, bro. I've actually run across.
Women think really that foreigners from overseas can take care of their expenses.
Yeah, I've ran across that a few times actually, overseas, where women kind of like they in the mix trying to figure out how they can kind of, do the same thing they're doing back in the States.
Yeah, but you got to understand, BMTs, most of those foreign men make a whole lot less than these women do, these American women that go over to these countries. So these foreign men are probably looking at them like a meal ticket.
Yeah, in some cases, in some countries, but I can't say in Japan. Japan, they got money. So I don't know what
they
you
got
think
money.
about going to Japan. Like
I
they're
don't
not,
know.
Japan, Asia, man. Asia is a vibe I love, man. I can't wait to return, but you got to have your stuff together, man. You really got to have you're far away from home. Nobody's going to hire you. I mean, I would if it was up to me, I would have told her. Maybe she thought her YouTube would jump off. Like I said, I want to not beat her up or anything,
No, we're just speculating. We're just
Yeah,
speculating.
I would love to have her on the show. Because people make mistakes. She seems young. I don't think she has any kids or anything. So it's okay to be young and make mistakes out here.
That's cool. I would love to ask her a few questions.
Okay, so maybe I think sometimes the content creators, like they feel like if they go overseas, they can make content and then get monetized and make money. I think that might have been it too, because obviously she's a content creator.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe she probably saw that as a profession, and I mean, maybe she can. It just depends on how many followers she's got. I mean, I don't know.
We got our first super chat, man. My man Andre from Andre and Andrea love crossing borders with the Colombian meal, 20 mil. Man, I really appreciate that. We gotta do a show soon too, bro. He says this is for you to buy her a beer. All right. Yeah, I'll buy some Samsung, I'll shoot it. There you go. There you go, Andrew.
Do the wine thing.
Let's see what else you got to say.
Yeah.
I'm able to figure out how to make income. I ran out of money, and that is how I ended up homeless in Thailand.
Then there was a YouTube video about the subject called Tokyo is the worst place to stay. I had no choice but to move. So that took her all the way.
Any income, I was running out of money. I was down to my last $50. On January 22nd, I decided to take a risk spending my last $50 on a bus ticket from Chiang Mai to Bangkok, then from Bangkok to Pattaya. Then
she went straight to the black community in Pattaya. I'm telling you, she went to the black expat community in Pattaya with his brothers and sisters there, and she knew they would take care of her.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to ask her in person, how much money did she have on this trip?
She just said $59, like $50.
What? Huh? What?
Yeah, she had $50. She spent her last $50 to get to Pattaya.
Where's her main resources coming from?
I think she had stacked some bread up, possibly.
And where?
Probably before she left the States. She might have got like a little nest egg.
In America, right?
Right.
So shouldn't she hop her ass back on the plane and go back to America?
She possibly could.
I mean, shouldn't she do that?
Yeah, what they do, I know they do this in France as well. You can
if
go
you're
to
down to
embassy.
$50, man. I mean, no disrespect. I don't mean to cut you off, but
no, you good.
If you're down to $50, BMT, $50. I don't feel secure in going anywhere. I want to go back home. I'm going home. That's what the money is.
Are ruthless with it.
That's crazy.
On a strip. Okay. Well, if you walk into the embassy, man, you can. They have like some type of thing to where you owe them the money basically, but they can kind of get you a ticket up out of there. If I'm not mistaken. They can kind of book you a flight back to the States, but you got to pay the money back. I know they do that in France and in Europe.
Oh, it's emergency money.
And this is the thing, man. Like, I don't want to beat this sister up at all.
I'm not trying
I want to say in Thailand and specifically, I see a lot of Europeans going homeless. So I don't want to point this out like this is what the sisters are doing, because in a lot of cases, to be honest with you, the sisters I be meeting in Thailand got a bag. You know what I'm saying? They got the money. They digital nomads. They got their shit all the way together, more than the guys 9 times out of 10. So I just want to put that out. Most of the guys you see in Thailand, maybe IT guys, retired expats, ex-military, YouTubers that are monetized and stuff like that. Yeah, you got that in Thailand. But the sisters, they be having it all the way together, man. UI designers, app workers, all that type of shit.
Yeah. But I just think
Andrew, hey, look, Andrew just want to smoke. He don't care.
it's not that I want to smoke BMTs. It's just logical
Yeah.
sense, man. I ain't traveling if I ain't got money.
Facts.
It
Okay.
doesn't matter if you're a woman. It doesn't matter if you're a man or if you're alien cat dog or any other Siamese twins or whatever you want to identify yourself as. It doesn't matter. If you ain't got money, then don't get on the plane. Take your ass back to America and try to find some way of getting your money up. No disrespect to anybody.
I mean, America is kind of set up for her, in her situation. I'm just gonna.
I said that.
I'm making an assumption here. I don't know, but I'm just saying, like,
dude, they get benefits. Come on now. a lot of these women are coming. You know how many divorced women that I've talked to that own homes in America? Oh, my ex-husband, he was a lawyer. Oh, my ex-husband, he was a doctor. She got all these toys from her ex-husband. Like, I'm at that age, bro. These are the women that I am meeting. Okay, a lot of divorced women in America. Beautiful women now, but they got kids and they're divorced. But these are the women that I'm coming across. So
okay, so you gonna be playing stepdad out there?
No, I never said that. All I'm saying is that the women that I come across that are close to around my age, a lot of them have gotten a lot of homes from other previous marriages.
Okay.
And benefits.
Okay.
So,
and hold on, I'm gonna catch a super chat. Let me play a little more of this video.
He left me with only $7 to my name. I didn't know what to do. I was worried, but I kept my faith and trusted that God would make a way. After making it to Pattaya, I met with a local expat. I told him my story.
See, look how brothers always coming through. Shout out to the passport bros. See, this the funny thing though, and shout out to my boy O'Shea, but I gotta get on O'Shea just a little bit. That's my brother. I love him like no other. But if there's something negative, it's a passport bro. But when there's something positive like this, okay, a passport bro looked out for, that's not gonna catch the news cycle at all. Now this is the brother got his shit together. He's helping his sister make sure she's straight. This is what passport bros do.
But BMT,
now, you'll see later in the video, we get tied with something negative at the end of the video.
Right. But BMTs, you got to understand the name itself is what they're tagging it to, which is negative. So if whatever's negative, they're going to attach that name to it because it brings in what?
Clicks and views.
Clicks and views. It does.
That's facts.
So
I want to say I play a ball with this brother too, man. I want to say I hoop with him, man. If I'm not mistaken. Shout out to Will the Thrill. That's a dope name. Will the Thrill with a $4.99 super chat. He says, "Gentlemen, I think everything is not what it seems. I'm sure she had family back home. She cares. Okay, Tone. She cares for the online content. Not sad if up."
I told you.
Okay, shout out to Will the Thrill. I see what you're saying, though. She's doing it for the content. That, you know what, Andrew? That is kind of like the going thing right now, bro.
Dudes is hopping over mountains, dislocated legs, and talking about they fought off.
Ah, here you go.
I fought off all these Colombian warriors. I mean, come on, man. Like every year, and then what Floyd recently got scoped in Brazil, then he comes to Colombia and then he gets scoped again or robbed in Brazil, one of the two, all in 2 weeks. Wouldn't you be traumatized from the first one? Wouldn't you want to go home or call the authorities? But he gets on YouTube.
All right, I want to give a shout out to Rich J with a $2 super chat, man. I really appreciate that. He says she was in Tokyo for 1 day, so how can she talk? I don't know if she said she was in Tokyo for 1 day, bro. I don't know. I thought she had been there for like some months, actually. All right, Andre said from Andre and Andrea Love Crossing Border says she's worse than your boy who was broken DR begging for money. Woo, would you say that? Would you say that? You say she this is bad?
Who, me?
Yeah.
She's worse than your boy who was broke in DR begging for money. Oh, you talking about my boy or the boy that came with me? Oh, that was in
No, you
Costa
talking about
Rica.
Jay Rello, bro. Come on.
Oh, Jay Rello. Okay, well, I know a lot of EBT travelers, so you got to be more specific. Okay, so
Hey,
Jay
what you
Rello.
call them, EBT travelers?
Yeah. You know, the ones that just have the $50 on the card or something and don't have any cash anywhere else, EBT. Anyways. So
Glenn Roy
what was
says,
that?
I will not be secure with $500 in Thailand, at least $100,000. Okay.
I don't think she's worse than Jay Rello, though, because she's not out here begging. We'll see.
And he decided to book me a hotel, and things started to get better at this point.
So then she started making vlogs about how she survived in Thailand with only $7.
What's good, family? So it has officially made 7 days since I moved to Pattaya, Thailand from Pai. And y'all, life has been going. I really don't have nothing to complain about, but life has most definitely been going. And good things are near. Good things are really near. And one thing that I have been learning since I moved to Pattaya, Thailand, is that you have to just keep living. You have to keep living to see things change. It's literally the evolution of life. Things constantly evolve, and things will most definitely get better. So guys, when I moved to Pattaya, Thailand, I came here with $7 in my bank account, not knowing what was gonna happen. I was literally scared out of my mind, you guys. Like, when I say scared, I was freaking scared out of my mind. Having high expectations of sleeping on the beach. I asked family members to help me out. I asked friends to help me out. No one came through.
Damn, that's messed up. That's messed up.
That's messed up
That's
in
messed up,
so
man.
many ways, man. It is messed up. I don't like to see people stranded.
Facts.
I really don't, but I gotta keep it honest, BMT. I don't want to be the bad guy. I really don't, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe one person I know that got scoped close to me, and that was QB. That's the only person I believe, because he actually did some things and he showed some things and he showed records and he showed these girls in tender. Like, that is real.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know these people, to be honest with you, but the stories that they come out with, I just, not saying it's real, but I say to myself, well, why didn't you do other things? If you were down to $50, like my logical mind would be like, yo, I'm not trying to go out there with just $50. I'm going to go back home. I'm traumatized. Imagine just being in a country by yourself with no money.
But the fact that she reached out to family and friends and she claims nobody sent her anything kind of can let you know why she left, right? If nobody was looking out for her overseas, that means they weren't looking out for her in the States.
Yeah,
So
but
that might be a key indicator of she not really having family or friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, family is, a lot of people get family misconstrued, man. You know, family supposed to actually be there for you during those dark times. You know, Black people, we got family members, we got relatives, you know. It's different, you know, like, so maybe that's what it was. But let me catch the super chat real quick. And shout out to Will the Thrill with the $4.99 super chat. I really appreciate it. He says she's creating online content, is not adding up. Hey, I mean, I believe her. I 100% believe her personally. But you know what? People get on me because I tend to believe people. I tend to see the good in people.
I feel you. I'm gonna respectfully decline. I think this is another scenario, and probably maybe another contestant on the Razor Ray show. I don't know.
Oh man.
But I smell it coming. I smell it coming, man. I mean, come on now.
Okay.
I kind of smell it coming. It's cooking, man. I don't want her to be on that show. Just for her emotional sanity.
Oh, hold on. I gotta read this comment by the Real CP Show. Shout out to the Real CP Show. He says, okay, if this was one of us, they would not care and be like, that's what he get.
Of course.
Yeah, we all know that.
We gonna be
That's
fried.
facts. That's facts. We don't get no love out here in these streets, man.
Imagine if
All a black man might have in his corner is his mom. That's
Yeah.
it. That's it. Other than that,
BMT.
you know your dad ain't gonna give a fuck.
BMTs, you know how many BMTs, you know how many people on YouTube are just waiting for my ass to be scoped so they
That's
could go
messed
ahead
up.
and run with the story? It's fucked up.
Hold on. Oh, Andre getting on this. He said, hold on. Andre says she just as
options in these streets.
irresponsible as Jay Rello. You guys never talk this soft if it was a man. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, of course. I mean, she's a woman. I mean, come on. You know?
Yeah, but
God
women do
has
lie
favor
too.
on women and children, Andre.
But women do lie do hey, they do lie though. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know.
Hey, they come on, the comments, they torturing in the comments. All right, shout out to my man Fab says we look out for our sisters no matter what. 100%. Because I would have looked out for her too. I would have 100% looked out for her. Let me continue.
I was really just like down and out, just didn't know what was gonna happen. And in those moments, you guys, it really shows you, you know, who's on your side. And it also teaches you to just solely lean on God. Got them though.
Hey, we gotta watch them damn dogs out there in Thailand, boy.
Oh, they that evil?
Bro, one of my boys I played basketball with for some reason he went up and tried to, pat the dog on the head and he bit him.
Damn.
But like I was saying, it teaches you to solely lean on God. And that was one of the main elements that kept me from just being overwhelmed and giving up. Many people will say to me, why don't you go back to America? And I will tell them, you guys, I gave up everything in America to come here, to start a life abroad. Why would I go and start from scratch at home when I'm starting from scratch here?
Oh,
I'm going to keep.
She got a point. Did she drop a bar?
Yeah.
She dropped the bar.
She did. She's actually doing what she wants to do, like the people who started from the bottom, and she wants to make her way back up. Me personally, I ain't doing that shit. Because if I got benefits in America, I'm sorry, my black ass ain't going overseas trying to live third world. It ain't gonna happen. Okay.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Technically, Thailand's not third world, bro.
Buy a modern architectural house for $30,000. I'm gonna get some nice ass shit for the money that I can afford. I'm sorry, I can't do it. She better than me.
I'm just fighting, and I'm going to make a living and make my way here in Thailand. And if not in Thailand, just overseas. I want to be here. I love living abroad. I love the constant newness of every day. It's just an adventure. So yeah, that is the reason why I didn't just give up and go home. On top of just knowing that God is my support system. And no matter where I'm at in the world, God is going to show up and show out for me. Even if things get hard, we all have chapters of life and we all have stages of life that we have to overcome. And I refuse to give up midway through this chapter of my life. So with that being said, I'm going to fight and I'm going to make it happen and I'm going to figure it out the best way I can. With help or without help, either way it goes. Honestly, this is one of the reasons why I love Thailand.
Shout out to her, man. Shout out to her.
Maybe she wants to live a simple life. Shout out to her. She wants to start out from ground zero. Maybe she can get the help, but she says, no, I want to do it on my own.
I mean, she was smart enough to go to, like I said before, to the community in Thailand. And of course, she knew that people would look out. Maybe she didn't know, but mostly it's some good brothers out there, man. And we're going to always look out. And it doesn't cost a lot of money to get established in Thailand like that, man. You got fan rooms you can get for $200 a month. That means it's no AC, but it's a fan. I mean, you can get established in Thailand and kind of come up pretty easily, you know?
Yeah, but BMTs, I'm not trying to come up that way, bro.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
want
like
to. I don't want to live third world and come up and try to get money. Why?
Yeah.
Why would you
Yeah.
want to start from the grittiest streets, man? Those streets are worser than
They
American.
are.
That's a
Yeah.
third world. You think she got any rights out there?
Zero.
No rights. They don't care about her out there. She got no rights.
But maybe in her head, they don't care about her in America either.
That is true, but she needs to care about herself.
Facts.
She's got to have some self-love and care about herself first, because if you love yourself and you care about yourself, there's no way in hell you're going to put yourself in a position to be that way. Nah. Because you're supposed to think high of yourself. Like, hell no. I'm going to get out these streets. I ain't going to go back to these streets if I don't have to go back. Why am I going back?
You know, well, yeah. Let me get a super chat by my man Rich J with a $5 super chat. He says, this is why countries like Brazil, hold on, let me put that on the screen real quick.
Yeah.
This is why countries like Brazil now want to show your bank statement. More places don't want you to be a burden to society. That's very true. That's very true. That's very true. You know what's interesting, man? That you got Americans leaving and foreigners, like a circle, right? Like the immigrants are coming in, Americans are trying to leave, right?
Right.
And immigrants get so many benefits. What's crazy is the fact that they can go to America and start a business, or they can get a job.
Easy. Free healthcare. Free benefits. Like they're getting
Like they can literally stand outside of Home Depot and get picked up and just be working. Let me stand outside of Thailand of the big H and see who comes.
They ain't gonna look twice at you, man.
They're gonna drive right past my black ass, right?
That nigga over there, the fuck he doing out here? Oh, get out here, nigga. What the fuck you doing here?
Exactly.
Go back to your home, nigga.
Exactly, bro. Hey, in America, America's a very interesting country, bro. Because they get rights off rip. They get rights off rip. It's very interesting to do that. But let me continue the video.
You just walk up on a freaking alligator getting smoked.
Oh man, Andrew, that alligator be good too, bro.
Alligators?
Oh man, it'd be so good. It tastes like chicken steak, and they season.
You know what?
To perfection.
I'm glad that you mentioned alligators because I'm in the alligator state, which is called Florida. So,
oh, so you eat them already, right?
No, I don't eat that shit.
Man, it's good, bro.
Hell no, I'm from the north, man. I eat that exotic shit. No.
Oh man, it's not. I don't think it's exotic, bro. It tastes just like chicken. It tastes better than chicken.
It feels kind of weird eating something that's aiming to attack me.
Hey, I'm from Georgia, and we eat alligator, bro. We grill it.
Yeah, you deep down there.
I put the Italian dressing on it and everything, bro.
Oh
marinated
man,
for like a day, and I put that bad boy on the grill. Straight up, it's good.
I just like my ABCs 1, 2, 3: chicken, steak. I'm good with the basics, man. I don't need to go with exotic.
You know what's funny, man? I had we had like a Sunday barbecue one time, and I grilled some gator, and all the women were like, "Nah, that's nasty. We ain't gonna touch it. We ain't gonna touch it." But I grilled it so good and seasoned it so well that when I went back in, all the chicks was eating it, just tearing it up. Oh, it's good. I was like, that's the alligator, right? Like, yeah, I just wanted a little piece. I'm like, damn.
Hey, they do that. They do that out here in Florida too. They be cooking up snakes.
I said, that's what I won't do. I won't eat a snake.
Yeah, man, they be eating cobras and shit out here.
Hold on, I saw my boy Grego in here.
Hey, that's why they having the new Grand Theft Auto game out here, man. Hey, Florida's gangster. Don't be sleeping on the Gator State.
Oh man, I know all about Florida, bro.
Them niggas is crazy down here.
Somebody said, the girl said, "Is that my sister?" No, that is not my sister, bro.
Oh wow, that's funny.
Grego, is it? Oh, he blamed BMT. Maybe it was my budget. You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you, Andrew. It was a couple of cats out there in Thailand that was blaming my budget videos. They were just like, man, you keep making them cheap budget videos, you're gonna bring the wrong crowd out here. I'm like, bro, I'm just telling. First of all, it's thousands of budget videos in Thailand. Everybody in the world knows Thailand is a cheap place to live. Like it's not a secret.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a secret. You can live in Thailand for $1,000 a month easy, especially if you don't go out and drink. You know. Yeah. So you know what, Andrew, to be honest with you, it might be easier for her to get her stuff together. Because I saw her in the same video further down that she was in 808 clubbing. Well, and that might have been just to get, just to walk around and stuff like that. But maybe she feels like it's easier, and it's such not a barrier of entry, like it is going back to the States, right? You never know. She might have skipped out on a lease or something. You just never know. She might have just been it, because she seems to be a little irrational. So she might have just been fed up and be like, look, I can pay my rent, or I can get an extra month in Thailand. If she's paying $1,500, that's an extra month of living expenses in Thailand. So it's a possibility that she might have to, face those consequences when she gets back in America.
You know what I would have done, B&T? She's got the right idea of wanting to go out there and because she does photography, right? Is that what she does as a traveler?
I think she does hair. She does hair.
She does hair. Oh, okay. I thought she had like photography, like cameras and stuff. She didn't have that while she was going overseas. Didn't she have like some sort of a
GoPro
equipment? Yeah, like
people want to do content creation and they want to have like a little side job or a job.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. That's cool to have that. That there's nothing wrong with being inspired and traveling and want to record and stuff. That's cool. But
Andre going in.
Come on, I gotta lay it down, man. Listen, if you got problems at home, I get it. Get out of it. Even if you're at the lowest pit of your lowest pit, get on Section 8. There's nothing wrong with that. Try to get yourself together. She's got so many benefits. You get food stamps too. You can get a government assistance, money from the government. Get your funding, get your stuff together, get a job, work, do what you have to do, save up your money. Save your money up, and then you could probably get some places over there that you could stay for a while and do some content. I mean, you just don't, I'm getting out of here. I'm going to go travel with $50 in my pocket. I mean, come on, man. I'm sorry. I hate to be the bad guy. I don't want to be bad. I really don't. Because I feel bad for the sister. I really do. I want to see her do better. I do. But I just think she went about it the wrong way.
All right. Let me continue the video. Guys, do me a favor. Hit that like button for me.
Hit that like button.
Subscribe. We got 205 in the room. We here early, too.
Over fire. They made sure they left the head on that thing. Wow. Back to what I was saying. I came to Pattaya 7 days ago with $7 in my pocket, in my bank account. 7 days later, I have $650 in my bank account.
Hold on.
On top of
Pause that. Wait, she got $7 in her bank account.
Hold on. Yeah.
And that's a day later after she left. What? She got no credit cards, no student loans, nothing to back her up. Just God damn it, man. How do you do this? This I don't know. Like, salute to her if she gets out of it, but I couldn't do this, man. I couldn't torture myself like this. This is torture.
All right. Somebody said, I don't know if this is true, bro, but somebody said she's engaged to a Thai chick. Now she's getting by.
She got the shaved head. I mean, no disrespect or nothing. I don't know. Maybe she might have a medical condition. I don't know. I don't know nothing about her. So I'm not gonna, come on here and talk bad about her. But her head is shaven. She has a stance to her that could probably let maybe, she's I don't know. I'm trying to say the right words here. Maybe she's a linebacker for the, Dallas Cowboys or something. I don't know.
Hey, man, shout out to Drew G, my man, with $1.99 in Super Chat, man. I really appreciate that. He says, I bet she has tapped into her 401ks $7 is capped. So some cats think that she's making this stuff up. I think she's telling the truth, personally. But shout out to my man Drew G in the building. Andre going in. He says she's dipping into y'all pay for play money.
Man, I just don't get it, bro. Like, you have all these benefits in America. Why do you need to travel overseas to live really, really third world and try to come up? That's what? You already came up. You don't need to come up.
Somebody said she's scamming.
Okay, she's making her own way. That's cool. But why would you? Okay, this logically, let's just think here. You got $100,000 in your bank account, right? Cool. Mm-hmm. You say, okay, you know what? I don't need this money anymore. I worked real hard for it. I want to start from the bottom. So I'm going to get rid of all my money because that's all the resources I have. And I want to start from the bottom, from nowhere else. And then you're complaining, saying it's really hard out here.
Mm-hmm.
But you should have known this was going to happen.
I mean, they agree with you in the chat, man.
I mean, listen.
Like O'Shea gave her some money.
I could only speak the truth.
That's good.
And no disrespect to her, because maybe she might have a medical condition. I don't know. So it's not an act of disrespect. I just have questions. That's all.
Somebody said I need to send her $200 to her GoFundMe. I'll send her some money.
Pocket in my bank account. 7 days later, I have $650 in my bank account. On top of almost doing hair every day this week. So good things are happening. And great things are near. I've also gained 40 subscribers within this last 15 days. So, you know, you have to.
What do you think about that?
She only gained 15 subscribers.
40. She gained 40.
She said 40.
Yeah, 40.
And how many days?
7 days, I think.
I guess that's average, ain't it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Most definitely celebrate the small wins and look at the bigger picture. But yeah, I'm wrapping the video up right there, you guys. I do appreciate all the love and all the support and all the good words that I do get from you guys. It's definitely needed. But peace out. Till next time.
It got so bad, the sister even moved to a village in Thailand. So what she had to start doing was, you know what? She started doing hair with American clients. You see here, she's doing dreads. But then she started getting a lot of hatred from a lot of commenters. I caught her on live stream when she ended up talking about it here.
Love your response, even to the negatives. Yo, I don't get a negative people no energy, bro.
All right, let me give it a pause real quick.
Go ahead, my man.
Now, this kind of changes everything. Now she's using her platform to get to where she needs to be, right? And it might just work out for her. Because I've seen it time and time again with a lot of these young YouTube content creators. They become very big overnight. So the new type of, we've talked about it earlier, the new type of come up is either something to do with overseas, but this is something different. This is a woman that left everything and she decided to start from the bottom and work her way up to the top. So maybe this is a new message, the new thing that's going on with the Passport Sisters now.
You think so?
Yeah, it could be a different format. It could be the
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Usually the Passport Sisters have their shit together. I'm gonna be straight up with you.
Usually do, but
hell.
But we also got Passport Pookies now. Okay, you know
they going in on the chat, bro. This chat is
the Passport Sisters do their things, but they could be Passport Sister Pookie. What they call them? Not Pookies.
Keishas,
Passport Keishas. Hey, shout out to Lou. I mean, he's
shout out to my nigga Fresh.
She could be the female J Rello
route. And you know what's funny? We're gonna get to it. But J Rello was somehow mentioned in this video. I don't know where that came from, but it was somehow mentioned.
Crazy. They want to see me They want to see me just act irate. They want to see my energy. They want to hear that break in my voice. They want to, that's what they looking for. And then when they don't get it, they like, okay, it's not working. Let me just leave the chat. Y'all see how like the negative people just leaving the chat? It's new negative people coming in, but the old negative people just leaving. Because they realize I'm not really giving them no nothing. They not getting nothing from me. It's not.
Shout out to her. Shout out to her. If this is how she believes is her way of coming up, then she's gonna come up that way. Whenever you focus and you dedicate to something, no matter what it is, how crazy it may seem, maybe that's her way of her cleansing her life. And she wants to start all over and come up from a different country from the bottom. Maybe that is the truth. I'm just saying my black ass ain't doing that shit. She can do that, but I'm not going overseas to come up. It's already hard as it is right now for a man to come up in America. What the fuck we look like trying to come up in a different country? I mean, just think about it. Like a passport bro from over here, and he decides to want to be an expat. He goes overseas, right? He has to come up from America first. He knows that. In order for him to have a better living overseas, you got to come up with America. America is a tool for men to create yourself. Why do you think everybody wants to come over here? Why do you think a lot of foreign men want to come to America, even the women? While some of the women trying to get out, you got a lot of the women trying to get in. So we men, we know we have to build here first. Then we can live a different tax bracket somewhere else.
All right. Shout out to my man, Black Man Travels. We still got beef to do that show, brother. He says, appreciate her riskiness and wish her the best. Shout out to my man, Black Man Travels.
Shout out to Black Man Travels. Listen,
some people say, everybody's saying, I mean, some people, the chat is split. Somebody saying she's scamming. I don't think she's scamming. I think she's being genuine. I think she left the state. She took a risk. She ran out of money. And now she's slowly creeping back up.
And you know what? She could be telling the truth because at least she's showing proof of what she's doing to make money.
Yeah.
I mean, the other guys were just like on there begging for donations and shit. But, they were just saying,
Passport Sisters Unite.
Follow me here, follow me this, follow me that. But at least you see that she's trying to progress out there. So maybe she might be progressing. I don't know. But I still think she could have had other ways of doing it, All
right, shout out to the real CP. Apologies, bro. I'll be forgetting to check my cash app during the show. Hold on.
She's a risk taker, man. That's a high risk. So I give her respect for doing that. I just wouldn't do it. That's too much for me to risk.
Shout out to the real CP with a $2 super cash app, man. I really appreciate that, my bro. Thank you. Everybody's calling me. Well, how I'm getting called cap because I believe it.
It's borderline.
I look for the good in people. All right. I think she just, she's a risk taker. If I would have ran into her, I would have 100% helped her. 100%. I would say, hey, here's a couple $100. Go get you a fan room. At least you got somewhere to stay. Here goes some. So I take it to the big H. $40 for some food for the week, and look at you, look out for you. That's just me, man. Maybe because I grew up with a family that did a lot. We come from helping people. In my family, everybody eats, right? So we don't do the, not helping people. We help everybody. I come from that type of family, so that's just me. We give. Everybody.
I feel where you're coming from, BMTs, but I come from a place where people finesse the fuck out of people. I'm from New York, and I come from the home of scammers. Okay, there's women that will scam you out of money. BMTs, they will sell you a dream just to get some clout and just to get some views.
Hey,
trust me.
So don't be surprised
if this ain't another sequel of Jay Rello and
the only person I feel like I got
Floyd or Felony Floyd. Well, go ahead.
My bad, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but the only person I feel like I got scammed was Dr. Umar. That's the only person I feel like I got scammed when I gave money, because I gave him like $500, which is probably ain't nothing, but it's been like 15 years and the school's still not up. So
you BMTs, you think he the only black man that's out here scamming people?
Nah, I don't. But what's so funny My friend at the time, she's like love her to death, man. She kept saying, "Aaron, Dr. Umar, you so silly for giving this dude $500 and all this." I'm just like, nah, he gonna build a school. I believe in the brother, and the school has yet to be, open as far as I know. All right, so shout out to my man. Hold on, let me catch the super chat. My man, the naughty American expat, man. Shout out to you, bro. I haven't talked to you in a minute, but I gotta holler at you because I want to come out to Kenya. He says, if these passport stooges are financially irresponsible overseas, that's on them. I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe trick. Okay, well, he's saying that, So Vroom says BMT don't seem like Cap, seem like she's mismanaged her opportunity outside the matrix.
I'm half and half with this, man.
Somebody said that little murder. Good time, Grego. Get out of here, man. First is my sister. Now she's a little murder.
You know what, BMTs?
Hold on, Andre say, BMT, can I get a couple hundred from you today? BMT, I'll drop my cash out. Hey, wait a minute, man. Like, we are giving people, right? Am I wrong here, Andrew? At least where I come from. Maybe it's
I'm a given person
too. I think that's what it is. You're from New York, Andre's from Detroit. In Atlanta, man, it's really different. Okay,
where's she from?
Hate, we just be like, oh, bro, you need something, like here you go, bro.
But BMT,
I've given my last to people, bro. I've given when I didn't even have it because that's what I was taught to do.
Where's she from, BMTs?
I think she's from Atlanta, to be honest. She said a few words that kind of made me feel like she was from Atlanta.
You got to ask where she's from, but still, I know some hustlers in Atlanta too.
Oh man, Atlanta becomes scam century. Atlanta is not the same Atlanta. I'll probably get scammed as soon as I get back to Atlanta, bro.
What if
get scammed as soon as I get back to the ATL,
bro? What if some weird crazy story comes out about her and she's not what you think she is?
I think she's being, bro. You don't think she's being genuine? You think she has money?
Listen, man.
As prideful as we are as a people,
if you're gonna travel, if you're gonna get on a plane, man, and go to Thailand, you gotta have some money, bro.
That's facts.
You know how expensive it is, that airline ticket to go to Thailand, bro? That should be like $3,000. She probably flying economy. She ain't gonna fly no coach.
That's facts.
She flying. Trust me, she ain't flying first class if she only got $50 to her name. So she flying economy, bro. That's still expensive going to Thailand from the United States.
That's facts. No, you're right.
I don't know, bro. That's just my street smarts, man. I'm sorry. I can't believe it.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to my man Black Man Travels with $10 super chat. He says, well deserved and keep up the amazing content and platform. Shout out to my brother Black Man Travels. All right, Chris Million says, man, Travelversity and Gamer Bride both have fell in love with. Hold on, my bad. I ain't read it. Let me get off that. Y'all almost got me with that one. BMT said, I need that. Andre said, I need that 500 too. Wheel of Thrill says, BMT, she put herself in that position. If she's trying to make it fine, but she's doing it in a way for people to help her. Sorry, just wrong. I don't see her with it looks like she's asking for money from people though. All right, bro, forgive me. I'm gonna try my best to pronounce this. Ophiuchus Lucas. Ophiuchus Lucas with $10 super chat. Man, I really appreciate that. He says, if this was to happen to a passport, bro, would this be our reaction? We're giving her more props than the brothers in Colombia who passed.
I know.
Who might not even be passport bros. This is how that black men are very graceful and forgiving.
BMTs,
yeah, we're graceful. Yeah, of course.
But sometimes we could be suckers when it comes down to some women, though, bro. They could easily, play that game with us, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to be the bad guy.
So Andrew, hold on, Andrew. So you telling me if you ran into this young lady in Thailand, you wouldn't help her? That what you trying to say?
I'll ask her, why are you doing here? What you doing here? What got you here?
Of course, but would you help her? You know you would, bro.
I don't know.
You know you would,
I have
bro.
people beg me for money. I don't know her circumstances, bro. I'll be scared to go up to her. I'm be real with you. I'll be scared.
No. Okay, so she approached you at a bus station. You just touching down, right? And she says, "Hey, I need a little help." And you were all overseas in a whole other country. Bro, you see another black person, because it's rare you see other black people in Thailand. Okay, it's still very rare.
Bro, if I see a chick that got no hair,
come on.
And listen, I know I hate to be the bad guy, but she kind of linebacking, man. I'm gonna be scared.
Okay, bro.
No, I'm being serious with you. I would be scared because I don't know her. I would not know what to expect. She could rob me.
Cold. Everybody in the chat saying hell no, man. Y'all are cold, man.
No, I'm not, and it's not me being disrespectful, but it's just I don't know that person. I don't know them. Like if somebody come up to me, hey, give me some money or try to, I'm on guard. I'm in a different country, so I'm like, who are you?
Shout out to Black Man Travels, man. He said I would help. Yeah, I would help too, bro. Now, Andre said, you know what? It's going to be we might have to crank up a panel because this is going to be a good panel, man. You might have crank up a panel.
Maybe I'll just give her some money and I'll run away, bro. But
let's see what you got to say. Let's see what you got to say because I want to get to the end of this video.
They want me to feed their ego. I can't do it. I don't have it to give. I don't have it to give. I love how you really don't give a f. People think I don't. And you want to know what's crazy? I realized I thought I gave a f about what people think until I went viral and I seen so many people talking about me and I'm like, damn. I was telling my fiance last night, I was like, I thought I would be more happy about going viral. I was telling her, I was like, I feel like I'm supposed to feel something more from.
See now she lost me a little bit with that. The fiance. Now if you got a fiance, that y'all can do y'all thing now. That's I spoke too soon. I ain't gonna give a shit no more.
You still want to save the passport,
sister? Man.
Yes. Go save your sister. Yes.
Oh man, damn it.
Oh
man.
I'm like, it's cool, but it's like it's so nice, but it's like, and I was really questioning myself last night, like, am I not being appreciative of but it's like, it's not doing nothing for me. Like, it's cool. It's not doing nothing for me energetically. It's doing something for me financially, and it's doing something for me like in the physical, but in the energetically, it's just like negative comments, going viral, making the news in Thailand.
Now, let me just say this. She seems like a very positive young lady. She's not a feminist or out here hating on black men or hating on black people. So I don't want guys to go over and disrespect her. In fact, I saw her on live. I gifted the sister, and she's just living her life. She's living a very positive life. But
all right, so they roasted me in the chat over here, man. But shout out to Crypto Bro for the $9.99 super chat. I really appreciate that, bro.
And I just want to say this real quick, right? I'm not roasting her from what the hell are you doing? Oh, okay. I'm not roasting her for what she looks like, because that has nothing to do with her looks. It's just her circumstances. Why? But I would like to know why. I'm curious.
I'm trying to figure out how she get a fiance in like dead broke in Thailand though.
She got a fiance out there.
Yeah, apparently she has that's what they roasted me in the chat for.
Good for her. She got a fiance. Good for her.
All right, so now this is the thing, and shout out to my brother O'Shea. I don't know how the Passport Bros got thrown. See when the Passport Bro helped her out, right? But that's not mentioned. But somehow we get to this character. Hold on.
You know, they end up going to different places. Remember, there was a Passport Bro that had a situation at the airport where he needed like $100 to get home.
What up, y'all? I'm here still in DR. I missed my flight last night. I just got off the phone with Spirit. I'm waiting on them to call me back.
There you go.
But I'm saying though, he's not a Passport Bro.
How many times we're gonna keep hearing the same story? But maybe this might be a little different. But she's begging for money or she's not. Is she coming up? I'm kind of confused here.
$100 reschedule fee.
Hold on.
I've been trying to call Kayla because I know she's like.
That's J
Just
Rello.
call-
Hold on. But he's not a
didn't
passport,
have
bro.
any money in the
Here we go.
in general. And none of this stuff is funny because I can just imagine being overseas and having not any money to my name. I mean, this is a video of the lady right here talking about how she didn't have any money in the account. She had negative dollars. You can die and go broke. Luckily, she ended up meeting up with some people, some wealthy families over there. She's been able to get some help. She talked about meeting one of these people in this clip.
What's good, family? What's popping? So right now we're at Grand.
1 second. This might actually help her career because we're living in a day of age where traveling is a big thing. So her putting out her experience like this and being the first female to go through this stuff is a shocker, something different. Maybe she's doing it the right way, but not inadvertently begging, but she will receive the donations. But
Hey,
it's kind of low key a little bit. It's borderline.
hey, my suggestion: do not go to Thailand if you're broke, bro.
I don't know how to pronounce this, but this place is freaking beautiful, you guys. All right, April said it's Yakini Goo. This is my homegirl, April, and we are at this lovely spot. Ooh. Hey.
Why she want the crack beer, man? She's straight.
Yeah, we got some Vietnamese tea. This cup is so little. Sayo. In the club with my twin, we be vibing, y'all. I am with April, I am with Cece's rich boyfriend, and I'm with my girl back here, yeah.
But to those Americans who are going to a different spot, especially in the black community, one of the things you never want to do.
Go ahead, bro.
Nah, I'm just saying, listen, if it works out for her and she's having a good time, she's making her money, that's cool. But like I said, I'm just gonna watch and see how it plays out, man. But once I start to see e-begging and stuff,
damn, it's a term called e-begging now.
They using it out there, e-begging, EBT travelers. I mean, I don't know, BMTs. I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to be the bad person or the bad guy, but I just kind of speak from just realistic terms. I just don't understand logically if you're broke, like why would you continue to stay in a poverty and gamble like that? I mean, it looks like it might be working out for her because she's getting a lot of publicity from it. So it might just work out for her. You know what I mean?
But shout out to Tevin King with $2 super chat. He says, BMT, shame on you for allowing passport sis to pull one over on you. Not cool, man. Hey, you know what? It wouldn't be the first time, believe it or not, bro. It wouldn't be the first time.
BMTs, man.
Bro, when I used to be in Colombia and I used to see American sisters, I'd be like, what up? You know, I'm thinking, you know, it's all love. Sometimes it's not all love. Sometimes it's really not all love.
Listen, man, they're doing it for them.
So e-begging is actually a term now. See, we in
e-begging, EBT travelers,
e-begging. So first we came up with passport bros, then passport Pookie. Now we got e-begging.
Oh, you go have EBT travelers too, the ones that go out there with less money.
Floyd is the king of e-beggar. The $1.99 in super chat. You were telling me something about Floyd and Austin had a.
Well, Floyd seems to be pretty pissed off because I guess he's having, you know, Austin's having a bromance with Jason.
Oh, come on, man. Shout out to Austin, bro. see, I like getting into it with nobody.
It's just jokes. It's just no, but seriously.
Shout out to Austin, bro.
Shout out to Austin. No, Austin was just out there on a date. So, and it just seems that Floyd just lost it.
Okay.
And
why would he lose it about Austin being on a date?
Well, I guess I don't know if he wanted to be in Bolivia with Austin and or he maybe felt some type of way about Jason. I mean, there was a lot to it. I mean, to the
You know
degree
what?
I think it was something Jason might have said something, and I guess he took it in a racially driven way, and how Floyd is. I mean, he'll get on his rants, and then the next minute he'll put it on private. So I couldn't really get everything to what he was complaining about, but it was
Mhm.
definitely directed towards Jason and Austin, because even Austin says, "What's your problem, man? Why are you tripping? Talking about you want the fade?" Like,
All right, so I want to do something real quick. Put a 1 in the chat if you think old girl is capping. Put 2 in the chat if you think that she's legit and you would have gave her some money. All right, let's just see what it say. And everybody cracking on me over here for being a good dude. Come on, man.
I'm sorry, bro, but I wouldn't give her no money, man. I'm just gonna be real, dog. I'm gonna be terrified.
All ones. Andrew. Come on, family. All ones.
How you doing it?
All ones. Everybody
I'm the
hitting
bad
one.
guy, man.
Everybody
hitting
hitting one. Y'all bros are cold hearted.
We ain't doing it.
Here. We got a couple of twos. Shout out my boy Black Man Travels, man. Thank you, bro. Stop running BMT. Drop that link. Oh, I just dropped the link. The link is in the chat. Link is in the chat, family.
Oh man.
As a matter of fact, hold on. Let me drop it one more time. It's about to get crazy up in here. It's about to get crazy.
Oh yeah.
How you gonna put 2 and 1? So how's 2 and 1?
Oh man. I guess I'm 2-1 against you, bro. I guess
one, all ones. They getting
Man,
serious.
bro,
I don't see nobody pulling up.
But BNTs, man, I come from the home of scammers, man. I've seen women scam too, bro. They will captivate you with their heart, with everything they work hard for, bro, and they'll turn around and snipe you, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm trying to think if I've ever been scammed. I don't think I've ever been scammed like that, bro.
These women are ruthless, bro. I'm not saying they're all like that, but you just always got to be on guard. You just never know.
Mm. All right, I'm gonna play it real quick, and we're gonna come back on the other end. Let me play this real quick, man. We're gonna be right back. All right, family.
Yes, sir.
We have a problem with it, and on black women as a reason to go over to take advantage of women who are not financially stable. You go over here to find somebody who's going to treat you like a king.
Download now on the App Store and Google Play.
All right, we are back.
I am loving that little video clip, man. You need to send that over to me so I can start airing that on the show as far as just letting guys know about the app.
Okay, most definitely, bro.
Because I always drop Machismo TV all the time, so I could drop yours during the breaks as well.
Oh man, perfect, bro.
Yeah, man,
perfect. What Andre? What's up with this term e-begging?
Oh man,
this is all new to me, bro. This is so
we
new
gonna
to
get
me.
to that. You know, e-begging been around since Jay Rillo was a disciple, still a disciple of it, apostle of e-begging. You got dudes that come on. Let's be real. Let's go all the way back to the Medellin days, back into time when it was dudes that were already begging.
Hold on, I'm trying to get this together.
All right, with dudes that were already on. Okay, you can black this out.
Hey, my bad. Let me stop. I'm trying to be too fancy over here.
Dudes that were already on YouTube and in other platforms. Let's put it like this. Know how you would go out and meet some guys, or you could be on a flight with some guys, right? And one guy would run out of money. Hey, BMT, man, I done ran out my money, bro. Could you hook me over a couple $100 till we get back to the States? That begging started. Stop me when I'm lying. That begging started off camera. I'll say that again. Dudes would go to places and would be begging us. I know dudes that have hit me up. Taylor Made Dreams always talk about dudes that have hit him up in DR. This dude that hit me up in Colombia blew through all that money. Hey, Drake, can I get $400 to get back to the States? What you do? One brother told me, I said, "What you do with the money?" Well, you know, I had this little female, and I took her to another city, and you know, her mom and daddy wanted to go. I said, "So you spent money on a female, took her to another city. Her mama and daddy wanted to go, so you wanted to play Mr. Big Baller, and now you begging me, love crossing borders. Can I get $400 to get back to the house?" This is not uncommon. So off camera, this behavior had already started. But then you got other dudes that say, if it works off camera, because I got BMT as my buddy, and he's my friend, and he'll hook me up with that money to get back to the States, let me put it on camera and see how it works. And now Jay Rillo and them to put it on camera, and this little female to put it on camera. And as long as there's a BMT in existence,
oh, come on, man.
Preach,
come on, let's be real with the BMT.
Let him preach.
Take this L.
Hey,
as long as there's a BMT in existence,
Okay.
somebody that's talking about we people, you know, we friendly, we give away, we don't get scared. She's a female.
Maybe it's a regional thing because I'm from Atlanta, bro. This is what we do. That's what we do. If I see another black person, Medellin, where they be a guy or female, he come up to me, he be like, hey, bro, you know, I need a little help getting something. I've done it. I'm like,
dude, you know how many dudes have walked up to me when I was in Spain, when I was in UK, brothers trying to hustle me. You know how many times I've been to the airport and picked up dudes, and another brother will walk up to us and try to hustle us, or the guys when they come to my truck, they say, "Hey, Trey,
but Andre, Americans though, other Americans overseas,
Americans,
that's different.
That's what I'm saying." And one point in time, I almost fell for it until I looked over behind the dude back, and it was an American female doing the same hustle to females.
Same hustle.
And so I sat back, I was like, no, I ain't going for this. So when I sit back and I hear you say you want to volunteer funds, bruh, my cash app is raw. Don't hit send a donation over, brother. You right now, you in that mood of being Mr. Giveaway. I ain't got no problem with that BMT. Be who you are, brother. Just be who you are for your brother.
Hold on, Andre.
No. Don't change. Be who you are.
Andre, if you saw that sister in a bus station in Southeast Asia, across the world, somebody that comes from your community,
you already said why I wouldn't.
Community, bro, a black American.
You're not gonna already said why I wouldn't. First of all, it is hard to approach and deal with sisters from the States because you don't know what you're gonna get. So I have learned to leave them alone unless I meet them in a group of friends that I already know, like when we all were watching the Super Bowl and it just so happened to be sisters from the States. But just in general, I don't care if I haven't seen a black American for 40 days and for 40 nights. If I see one sister, bruh, if I see her coming this way, I'm crossing the street like I'm a little old lady running away from a gang. I'm not about to put myself in that situation where if this sister cool or is she not cool. I got a couple of notes I've written down here. First of all, we got to come to the reality. First, we got to come to reality. It's real quick. First, we got to come to reality. Not everybody is leaving the United States. Some people are running from the United States. We don't want to accept that. Damn. Some people, yeah. Number two is there are some of us like me, Andrew, and my other brother up here. We're tired of paying the stupid tax for other people. We bust our butt for our dollars and was wise with our dollars and act like we had some sense just like you did with your dollars. And that's why you can live the life that you live and all of us that travel as well as in these chats. And we are tired of when brothers and sisters expect us to pay their stupid tax just because I'm a brother. So now you're going to use your color on the guilt. Brother, you ain't going to look out for another. Hell to the no. I grinded for these dollars just like you grinded for your $3,000 to get on that flight. You had $3,000 to get on that flight. You should have had another $3 to take care of yourself. But she don't need it because she got BMTs of the world. The next one is BMT. I need that $350, bro. I need you to go and run that $350 real quick because I know you would have gave it to the sister. So go and give it to your brother. Don't act like, well, she's a woman.
Oh, man.
She's a woman because you said that a couple times. Next one is I have not seen O'Shea or anybody do any footage of all the homeless brothers that's in Thailand. And I've already watched news headlines of those that are taking place of brothers that are literally homeless in Thailand. And nobody's giving those brothers a dime. BMT, if you're going to get somebody that money, man, get that $350 at least to the homeless brothers in Thailand. It's a lot of homeless brothers living on the beach right now. I've watched the news headlines. You know how I am. I'm a researcher. Last thing, when it comes to content creating, and this is most important, and I'm not kidding on this one. For all you guys that want to be YouTubers, it's not as easy as you think to monetize. Nope. I just looked it up. I have the article pulled up. This article came out November 1st, 2023, of all YouTubers that are out here trying to make money. You know what percent it is?
What's the percentage?
0.025% of all 90 million YouTubers that drop daily content are making money. 0.0. I didn't say 0.2. I said 0.02%. And I looked up several locations to validate that. Most people on YouTube are not making money, and they definitely don't make the type of money that you and I and other content creators. They will never in their lives see 5 figures a month. They'll never see 6 figures a month. So to sit back and act like I can do what BMT does, I can do what TaylorMade, I can do what Andrew does. When you guys know, when the cameras go off, we are busting our ass to do what we do, whether it be creating an app, whether it be networking, whether it be creating the next, or having 2 or 3 channels, or being on 2 or 3 different platforms. We work hard. So when people sit up there, such as these individuals or Jay Rillo or anybody else, try to make it seem like I can do what it's easy. This is off cameras, guys, in all sincerity. I put in more work as a content creator. Now, we reap great benefits, but I put in way more hours as a content creator than I ever had as in corporate America. And I was making $87 a year in corporate America. So when people sit back and try to think that they could take a cell phone, and in a couple months, no matter what country they go to, they can be the next Ace Live or the next Barber World or Flyboy Way. No, it's only 0.05% of us that's making YouTube money. And they said this in the article. Even if you're making $1, I'm not talking about ballers. They say of the people that were making $1 off of YouTube, 0.0525%. So when we sit up there and we are so adamant, and then you got certain YouTubers that don't do interviews with people that aren't on a certain level, I ain't mad at them. Because once you get a certain level, you know that people are taking YouTube serious, like BMT at 25,000, or us with what we do. We realize that it's somebody with these cameras off or busting their butt like Andrew, busting their butt like we do. Shout out to my man Will in the building.
Now I know Will got my back. I know Will, you got my back, right, bro?
Oh, now you know what? I gotta get on you, man. Look.
Oh, come on,
get him, Will.
Come on, look,
get him, Will.
Bro. You know we didn't talk. We didn't talk before. And look, I'm gonna say it like this: when she first came on the video, all right, and one of the first things within the 5 minutes when she was talking about her fiance and she had just got there, I'm like, well, dang, how long had this chick even been there?
That shit threw me off.
I mean,
when she said that, I want my money back. When she said that,
again towards the end. So I'm like saying, okay, everything ain't always what it seems, because I'm looking like if she got a family back in the States, you can't tell me one person in your family ain't gonna help you. Everybody in your family don't like you. Look, bro, I got at least, okay, I'm on good terms with my family. But even if you ain't on good terms with your family, you got at least one. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. And on top of it, she could have went to the embassy if she was really having problems, and they would have got her back to the States. Okay, as a retired U.S. Army guy, every country I've ever been to, even when I deployed to a combat zone, you don't think I was researching where I was going? Especially if I know bullets gonna be flying, because I'm trying to win the hearts and minds of people. That's how I survived in Iraq. That's why I never got killed, because I had a freaking Iraqi that was on my side that I took out on objective with me, who was my interpreter. So my point is, even when I went to Colombia, and I was telling you about that, all right, I didn't go out there for all that pay-for-play crap. You know what? I saw what everybody was doing. As a matter of fact, even when I got there and the guy was talking about, oh, well, you know, if you want to have guests, you got to pay extra. Like, bro, I ain't paying no guests to come up in here. I mean, no, I'm good. My whole thing is, man, I did that little pay-for-play crap when I was in my freaking, back. Matter of fact, I'll give you a perfect example. Back in 1991, before I was getting ready to go to Operation Desert Storm, I learned a valuable lesson. Was in Frankfurt, Germany. This ain't even Colombia. Frankfurt, Germany. Downtown with my boys. We go out there to the Bond Hall. We in the red light district. Hey, got there by the train. Okay, had a couple drinks. They said I done ran through some chicks all up through the red light district. Bruh, sat down, had a drink. Don't even know how I got back to the barracks that night. Because you know what? I got drugged. Didn't even know I got drugged. And this was 2 days before I'm getting ready to go over to a war zone. So I learned my lesson then, that I was like, okay, you can't ever do that. Well, my mom told me way back in the day, don't ever go somewhere and leave your drink unattended.
All right. I want to give a shout out to CC with I think that's the Kenyan shilling, 1,000 King. Should I really appreciate that? He says she's down bad and still got a sassy attitude. You can't be serious BMT. I don't think she had an attitude though. I don't think she had an attitude. All right, hold on. Let me bring the Black Cleaner. Black Cleaner got my back. Black Cleaner, what's up, man? I know you. I know you would help her out. I know you would help her out.
You know I got your back, man. You've had my back. I got your back. But me, I'm a little bit different. I help people who help themselves. So, I mean, yeah, she out there, she doing hair and stuff like that. I'm definitely going, look out for her also. But if she just out there, like he said, begging and begging, oh, nah, she gets not a dime from me.
Okay. Well, we got a balance. Now it's a little bit of a balance, Andrew, you got to say about that, bro?
Well, you know what I said before, man. I'm not a fan of the
steakhouse.
I
would have got played. As soon as I found out she had a fiance, I would have got played.
Man, listen, it's just street smarts, bro. Like if I'm seeing some chick just with no hair and she kind of brolic and I'm new to the country, I'm gonna be a little bit fazed by that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like that's just my reaction. It's not me disrespecting her. I just wouldn't expect that coming. So I'm like, no, I'm gonna stay away. That's just my instincts. Because if I don't know you, I just can't fuck with you like that. I don't know where you come from. I don't know if you ain't trying to jack me.
In Thailand, bro, somebody trying to jack you in Thailand.
Man, there's not a lot of people that look like that in Thailand.
Facts.
So I'm gonna think to myself, something kind of up here. I'm just saying, like,
hey man, y'all cold blooded, man. Y'all are
cold blooded.
Y'all
man,
cold blooded, man.
Listen, if you don't stop trying to pretend like you Michael Jackson, we are the world. You trying to save everybody with your dollars.
I show love,
for the price
man.
of a cup of coffee.
Love,
you can save Keisha from a passport destiny for the price of a cup of coffee. Stop it, man. No,
you know what? My boy Wojo makes a good point, and he's very familiar with Japan. He says she started off in Tokyo, burning all her money fast. It's very true.
I just like BMTs.
Okay. Hold on, real quick. Who on the panel has not mismanaged their money at some point in their life?
When I was younger.
She's young, bro. She's
but I didn't go overseas to do it.
Put it like this. I never expected somebody else to come to the rescue. As a man, you got to get it from the mud.
She's a
and
female.
Let's pause with it. If you want to dress like a man, look like a man, behave like a man, you want equal rights like a man, you get the equal results of a man. But as long as we got BMTs in the world, they'll never learn that lesson. That lesson will never be learned. As long as BMT walking around with $50 hanging out his pocket to give to those that are in need, he could have given that to the girl with the shaved head, not the poor little kids on the streets that are eating dogs. Not them. Give it to the little sister.
I give to them too.
Let's go. That's sitting up there.
Let's go.
And all she had, this is the crazy part. After she got money from O'Shea and the dollars. And all the dollars that she would have got from BMT and all the rest of you guys that were easily prey, guess what she did to get over? All she had to do was go to another side of the city, eat some coochie, and got a roof over her head.
I got some top out on me right now. I might send it to her.
She been there 20 days, and all of a sudden she got a fiance.
Yeah.
All she had to do was eat some snippety snaps. Yeah. And all she had to do was eat the snippety snaps.
She got the strap on.
She got a meal. The same thing. In other words, the same thing that she was born with that would have made you give her money is the same thing that she was born with that she used to get a fiance. And you want to call us monsters? The monster is the one that's still in Thailand. That's the one you need to worry about. You need to be putting a warning label like a pack of cigarettes out there at the airport for females like that. What are you talking about, bro? What are you really talking about,
Black buy her tours. I know you got my back, bro. I know you got my back. I see the dress. I see the black power. Right?
Man, I wouldn't give her a dime.
Oh, bro.
Scamming like a mug.
Come on, bro. You see a
man.
Overseas.
Right. Okay, what? She got a fiance already within 20 days.
Fiance.
Why he ain't taking care of her?
She said that in the first 5 minutes she had a fiance.
She said she is she.
I
The
didn't
first
see
is
the
a
first
she.
one. This is a stud we
I
talking
heard
about.
the she. I heard her say
Come on,
she.
man.
She brought the strap on. That's what happened. So since she the stud with the strap on, that means she the man.
That's it. So why can't you BMT? If you ain't gonna send 350 to this man right here, how come you gonna take care of the man in Thailand, the man ish in Thailand? How come you gonna do that for her? I
Yeah,
said you
if she
said,
was with a man, she wouldn't be on
I
no.
sent her a couple hundred.
She would be on Beach Road selling that thing.
They calling me Santa
BMT
Claus.
out there risking LGBTQ in other countries. Let me find out. All they got to do is just have female DNA, and BMT gonna still give them $1 no matter what takes place. All they got to do is have the right DNA. They ain't even got to look female-ish. As long as they got female DNA, BMT just said, I'll give you a couple hundred. And I set you up in a room. BMT said, I'll make sure you get in the room.
I thought her story was very positive,
convincing for guys like you.
Positive.
That's right.
She stayed positive. She was on her journey.
She knew what she was doing.
I'll give her that.
She comes from our community.
The journey of 1,000 lies. Yes, she was.
I would have
journey
did
of
the
1,000
exact
lies.
same thing that passport bro did for her. I would have did the exact same thing. I would have been like,
I wouldn't have did it. I would have laughed at him and would have laughed at her as I was walking past them.
I ain't doing
I don't
that
think he
shit.
gave her money though. He just gave her info.
What I would have said, listen, sister, you see BMT right there? That would have been my advice. You see BMT right there? All of them think alike. All them 10 dudes that's with BMT with the t-shirts on.
Man.
Yeah. All of them think alike. Get them, girl. Sick them, girl.
Hold on. I got my boy Wojo in the building. Hold on. Wojo says
hard in the paint.
What kind of the things keep coming off? Wojo says BMT, you the homie, but she that breezy ain't getting a dime. She better call her sisterhood to come save her ass. Damn, Joe. Okay, well,
brother, I wouldn't have gave her a dime even if she was fine. Let's put it like this: even if she was fit and feminine, and she put herself in a situation like that, or if you think that you that good to where us dudes got to be wise with our money coming to Thailand or these other countries, and you think if you sexy, let's say if she was sexy, you think because you sexy, you can come and hustle dudes like BMT. I wouldn't have gave a damn if she was the sexiest dude.
Nope.
Dude, no. BMT, you gotta stop.
Hold on, bro.
No.
Y'all didn't catch that. The Naughty American Expat says BMT
everybody in the Bible.
Don't be a rest haven for these studs. Come on, bro. Now I'm a rest haven for the studs.
Yep, that's what you are. See what I'm saying? The rest haven fundraiser. See what I'm saying? For the price of a cup of coffee, you can save a stud today.
Black Cleaner, you got my back. Hop in here, Black Cleaner. You got my back, bro. Hop in here, man. Hey, Black Cleaner, like, hell no.
As I said, I mean, she out there doing hair, so hey, if she could give me a nice lineup, hey, she got my dough. She got my donation. I support black businesses everywhere, all around the world.
Yeah, she'll at least give you a.
You see how he spun
That's
that?
how I see it.
You see how he just spun that? Now, we didn't know prior to. We talking about when guys thought that she was just a homeless girl without a pair of clippers. And now all of a sudden my brother said, well, she's a business owner now. So therefore, no. Now, on the black business side, I agree with the 100%. Let's support our brothers and sisters around the world. I'm with that. But since we didn't have that information prior to BMT, and BMT before he realized that she was eating coochie and cutting heads during the day, eating coochie at night, cutting heads during the day.
We don't know.
Now, wasn't no allegedly.
You can't tell.
This is the funny part. BMT even said she went to the area where the brothers were.
She did.
She went from one part of Thailand and said, this ain't working out for me. I only got $7. Where can I go to where there's some brothers who I can hustle like we used to do, the brothers in the States? Let me go to that part of the city. And all of a sudden, her finances came up, and all she had to do was find a couple BMTs and somebody's coochie to eat. And now she's sitting back, farting, snoring. She got a Posturepedic mattress, about 22-inch mattress now.
You know what?
Said, I got about $600-700 in the bank.
You know what she did? I'm gonna tell you what she did. She did exactly what other cultures do. She went to her community, her expat community. Same thing. Hold up, Andre. The same thing they do when they come to America. When Venezuelans come to America, they go to the Latino community. She went to the black community out there in Pattaya, and they looked out for her. And I would have looked out for her too. You know why?
I bet you would.
Because she's a black female, black
I wouldn't have
American.
gave her a
That's
damn.
why I'm
You ain't
looking
gonna run that color hustle on me. I left that in the States.
What?
If you're a
Hold on,
positive brother and a positive
super chat real quick. D South Crown 35 with the $4.99 super chat says Dre said all she had to do was eat some Arby's meat after finessing and she'll be good. I don't know what Arby's meat is, but all right.
You know what that Arby's meat is.
Keep it on
She got a
YouTube.
fiance off that Arby's meat.
PG players. Keep it PG.
You know what Arby's meat is. Come on.
And roast beef.
Keep it PG, players. But no, man. Listen. Shout out to the sister. All right.
Ain't no shout out to her.
Better. To me, it's Thailand. It's far away. All right. If I see another Black American, regardless, I know it's all jokes. I'm gonna look out.
These ain't
That's
no
just the
jokes.
way I
This
was
is
raised.
facts. Hey, if y'all see me, don't expect to be running up on me if I'm in. No. If you're a positive brother on some positive things, I got your back. But if you're a Pookie, a Ray Ray, Keisha, or if you're just like Miss LGBT, I'm telling you, don't come my way because you're gonna get embarrassed in public in another country.
Hold on, brother. So are you saying?
I'm saying
if an Asian, say if
he ain't
they
gonna
look
get no
out,
money.
they look out for each other in America.
He
They look
can't
out
get
for each other. So you saying so if somebody from Laos comes to America and he's not doing well, he just wants to get to America and he sees another Laos person, is that Laos person going to say, "Hey, are you a Pookie or a Ray Ray?" Or is that Laos person going to say, "I don't care what you are, I'm going to give you"?
I'm not Laos and I'm not in the United States. And if you're an immigrant in the United States, that's to come up right out the gate. As soon as you land in the United States, you're gonna get $1,000 a month voucher. You're gonna get food and shelter and clothing in the United States right now. So you don't even need your own people in the United States right now. The Latin people don't even need to go to the Latin. They just need to go to Joe Biden. And so right now in the United States, you don't even need your own people to come up in the States.
But
What are you talking
Andre,
about?
that's not my question, brother. All I'm saying is, do you think that Laos person or Asian person is going to ask that person if they're a Pookie or Ray Ray before they help?
I got news for you. I wouldn't know. I'm not Laos. I don't know what they do in their
community.
Okay,
any community, bro. Any other community.
I mean this for the bottom of my heart. We as Black people have a tendency of thinking that most communities are all kumbaya, and that they don't recognize a Pookie in their community when they see one. Because we don't live in their community, we make assumptions of everybody's at one. No, those people that want jobs or want business or want opportunities in their communities, we notice those are the people that come together, and that's why they progress. But they know in their own communities, like we know in our community, who ain't about the right, who's trying to hustle, and who they need to not deal with. So let's not pretend that people, because we do that as Black people a lot. We say, well, the Asians come together. No, Asian people know who's good people and who ain't about the right, just like we know who's good people in our community. So let's not make it seem like if I say yes or no about that question that you just asked me, yes, they would look out for their people. That's not necessarily true, because if the person's not about the right, they recognize just being human. No, I don't think everybody that's from our home country.
A homeless Asian person in your life?
Yeah.
I've never seen one. I've never seen one, bro. Because they don't get that. Their community won't allow it. They're gonna say, you know what? Hey, you can stay on my couch, you can stay in my car, you can stay in my van.
Let's go further into that. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, thank you. Stretch, especially in the shy, you're gonna see some homeless.
I'm gonna tell you the only thing about the Asians that I
can only speak on Atlanta. I can only speak on Atlanta. I don't know
no real Asian community. Go to Chicago, go to LA, go to New York with a real Asian community, and you will see what we're talking about.
Shout out to Ryan Decipher with a $19 super chat, man. I really appreciate that. He says, BMT, I love what you do, but I gotta agree with Andre. 100%, I would have left her right where she was. I would say no, I no speaking no English.
Bien.
Cold-blooded. I tell you. Cold-blooded. My man D-Man in the building. Shout out to my man D-Man.
Survival of the fittest, man.
I really appreciate that. It's BMT, my guy. Shout out to Andre. Shout out to my man Andre in the building.
Shout out to man D-Man in the building.
All right. Well, I mean, listen. if I see a foundational Black American overseas, bro, I'm a listen. I'm a give. I'm
Next
not
time I
worried
see
about
you,
what she's gonna do with it. I don't know. I ain't worried about who she's with. I'm not worried about what they're doing. I'm gonna give because that's the way I was taught. That's the way I was raised.
next time I see
gonna
you, I'm about to take a flight to DR.
But you know what? But I will say this, and this is for my brothers. And all fun and games. I will say this, especially in concerns of money. If you give and you help somebody, I guarantee you get it back tenfold in blessings.
And I agree with that. I agree with that. But even Colombians tell me down here, Dre, don't get to that person. Don't get not me. I came down here as just like you, a giving heart. And guess who told me don't do that? Colombians. And I mean groups of Colombians. It would be one time it was some kids that came up to me, and older Colombians told me, don't do that. Don't you do that, Andre.
Right.
So when you sit in it was their complexion of Colombians. So when they tell you, Andre, everybody ain't to be looked out for. So that's why we kind of like, there's a few people we get some coins to and here, there. But when most Colombians say, these people are out there hustling you, Dre, don't go for that. And so when you sit back, you got people out here just I can hustle your color. I can hustle my man BMT because of color. In other words, if that woman was of different hue, you wouldn't be talking like this. And if she wasn't a woman, you wouldn't be talking like this. So if she wasn't Black and she wasn't a woman, you wouldn't have gave her a grunion. And you know it. You know it. You'd have walked right past her homeless butt on the beach. But since she just so happened to give the color that can make you feel guilty, and she's a female to make you feel like, let's look out for the ladies, she gets to step up just because she's of your hue and she just so happened to be a female. How does that sound?
You know what?
That's not true. You spend the rest of your life
I'm gonna tell you why that's not true, bro. I had to be about 21, and I was young, wasn't doing the best financially. I was staying in a hotel and all that stuff, and it was this homeless white dude, had to be 40s or 50s. I had a honey bun, bro. All I had to eat that day was a damn honey bun. And you know what I did when he asked me, because I knew he needed it, I gave him the honey bun. Pause. Right? That's just the way I am. That's the way I'm wired, bro. And you know what happened to me? After that, my whole life just took off, bro, in blessings. I got blessing after blessing, got my own spot, got a career, got a job, everything, because that's the way the world works for me. I'm a Cancer, bro, so it's different for us. If I feel like somebody really needs it and I got $20, he go $5, bro. I
got you. I'm the same
I
way,
don't care if you're going to spend the $5 on crack. If you're going to spend the $5 on crack, you know what? And people criticize me about that. I remember one time when I gave my PlayStation, I was a kid and gave my PlayStation to, my little brother. My parents were mad as hell at me for that. But I'm like, why not? Just give it to him.
Like I said, I'm going to see you. I agree with you. My blessings have come in my life, not just because of what we do, but you guys know we're always donating and having fundraisers. So I agree with you 100% of the blessings that come back your way. But I don't agree 100% with somebody getting something just because of the same hue and because they just happen to be female. If you want to walk in this man's world and say we want equal rights and we can do what a man can do, show me. You built one hove, build another hove. You made one hove, build another. If you think what men do is flying off to Thailand and building YouTube content and building platforms, if it's so easy, then build it. This woman got excited because she thought she was going viral because she got 40 subscribers. I'm going viral, y'all. 40 subscribers. Now, she may have gotten more because she was on O'Shea's, because women gonna feel sorry for women. Then you're gonna always have you at least 2,000-3,000 BMTs in the background. But at the end of the day, I agree with you when it comes to giving, but I don't agree with somebody hustling me in my face because I just so happen to be a brother from the States and I know I can see the hustle in their face. You ain't getting a dime from me. And I don't hang out with impoverished people anyway. That keep me from being impoverished. Jay-Z once said, I can't help them if I'm one of them. And you can't help them if you're among them. If you're the richest person in your community, then you won't continue to grow or advance. You need to be either with a balanced group like I do or people that got more than what I got so I can get to where they are. But you ain't gonna see them. In other words, that type of sister wouldn't be in my circle anyway to even walk up on me. So to sit back Go ahead, Andrew.
I just want to intervene and say this too for safety cautious reasons. You're in Colombia. You also don't want other people to see you giving strangers money, because the moment they start to see you keep giving money like that, you make yourself a target. Not saying it could go that way, but you wouldn't know. That's just the street.
We just gave away $4,100 to an orphanage. I mean, to the Children's Cancer Foundation down here. Last year, we gave away $1,700. During the time of COVID, we gave away over $5,000 worth of boxes of dry foods and everything that had to do with soaps and toothpaste, toothbrushes, towels. $5,000 doing it. We give, but we're not stupid either. And so not anybody could just walk up on me in the name of being black. That's an insult to me. Your sister, don't use. Now I understand. It took me a few years to understand why some brothers would feel insulted when certain brothers walk up to them and say, brother, like, You're not saying it as brother. You're saying it as, I want to use our brotherhood to get what I want from you. I don't like people like that. And that's what that sister is. She's nothing but a scammer. She probably was a young scammer in the States. Her family already saw her for who she was and told her, girl, you can't get no more from us. Go on about your business. She probably ate enough coochies in the state to sit back and get that $3,000 to get on the plane. My bad. I mean, she ate enough Arby's in the state to get enough money to get that flight. Come on, let's be real with it. She had $3,007, $7 in her pocket when she got off the plane, and she knew all she needed to do was what she was already doing in the States: disappoint people, pretend like she was people's friends, hustle on other people, and she gonna continue to scam and hustle. She's doing what she was already doing in the States. So let's not pretend like this sister was a sister that was doing good and just fell on some hard times. This was a sister that didn't nobody F with in the States. Your family said, I don't F with you. Friends, you ain't got one friend that you could have said, hey, if anything happens to me, I'm going to leave you with $1,000. I'm going to leave you with $1,000. If any emergency I have, this is my money to get me back to the States, or send me that money and I'll be able to take care of myself for a couple months while I'm in Thailand. You ain't got no friends like that, no family like that. Not a colleague. You ain't got no one bank account that you opened up in the States. Let's say you ain't got nobody. You just by yourself. You ain't got one bank account or one extra debit card or credit card for emergencies. And you flying to the other side of a planet. Let's look at it for what it is. You fly from one side of a planet to another side of a planet with $7, but she knew what she already had with her scheming skills to hustle people, to be able to put her story out there enough to where the BMTs and the O'Shea Duke Jacksons are pulling out the biggest violin that they can find and putting it on their shoulder, and because that's what she did in the States. And now all of a sudden, she in a couple of weeks, she got a fiance, a bunch of white friends, $600, $700 in the bank account. God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. Please, come on, fellas. Let's be real with this. People out there that's really in need that we can give our money to. And somebody out there hustling me because you got the same color and you a female, your ass gonna walk around broke around Andre. I'm the master of the Shaolin Temple art of singing. Hell no. I'll master that art. You can't just walk up on me no more in life. I was just like BMT. I'm giving it all out rapidly. Them days are done.
Shout out to my man D-Bait for the $1.99 and super chat. Yo, BMT, sometimes we gotta just tell jokers no. Facts. Oh, I had another comment here somewhere. Okay. I mean, personally, bro, when I give, I ain't worried about what they do with it. I thought her story was very convincing.
Not to us. You got 5 dudes on this panel that
seem like a nice, virtuous young lady. So
she was wholesome. She had a little house on the prairie outfit on. She was Laura Ingalls.
The BMP, the first 5 minutes when she said her fiance.
That broke my heart, bro. That broke my heart right there. I was like, damn.
I wrote it in the chat.
You should give her a passport brochure, bro.
At the beginning. But when she said that, I was like,
send her a passport brochure.
Give her back. Yeah, give her one. She a passport bro. She want to be a bro so bad. Give her a
got one
passport bro
already.
shirt.
Let
Let her walk around advertising. Let that person like that advertise your wares, your brand. Give her a t-shirt. Let her advertise your brand. You can be homeless and become a passport bro. Let her advertise your. Go send her 5 or 6 shirts.
Hold on. We said Ryan says BMT should run for office. His ability to deflect is impressive.
I know it's real. This dude got a boomerang. This dude got Thor's hammer,
bro. Hey, somebody said, did VMT stay virtuous? Hey, man, sometimes you gotta show a little love, man. I would show a little
man.
love.
We showing love to you and to the audience, but to that sister, the best love we can give is just some people. There's nothing wrong with letting them learn life the hard way. We all been in parts in our life where God made sure that we had to learn the hard way, and we became better men because of it. But if we continue to rescue people that sometimes God just trying to teach them that lesson, don't do this again, they're going to do it again. And I promise you, if you go back into this sister's archives, it's not coincidental that she ain't got nobody on her team in the States. And she took her last of her last to, she been watching Richie Mack and watching you in Thailand. And she thought she could Zoom too.
Hey, BMT, my grandmother once told me, everybody ain't meant to get help.
No. Jesus didn't. You know, be blind people was around Jesus, and everybody didn't get a chance to touch. They didn't get that touch. They didn't get that. You are no longer blind. You know, the blind people was around Jesus. Everybody is not going to be helped immediately. The Bible says this: the poor will always be with you. It didn't say that you will always be the poor, but if you keep on looking out for everybody, we're gonna have to have a GoFundMe for BMT.
Nah, man, never.
The BMT lookout artist.
Never.
He gave his last.
The blessings recycle, my brother. The blessings recycle.
And I realize that, and I agree with that 1,000%. But just because I know blessings recycle, that doesn't mean that I have to step in God's way for some people's lives. Some people, like that young lady, she gonna learn the hard way. And just like she got you, you would have gave her that $200, then found out she got a fiance.
Sometimes there is no right or wrong answer.
Oh, this is the right answer,
right? Now you gentlemen say y'all wouldn't help her out. That's personal.
BMT, the whole comment, the whole chat, the whole panel is saying that BMT take this L, and you are steady trying to convince us like women do back in the States.
I'm holding the L because apparently she has a fiance, right? So I'm gonna hold the L, but it doesn't change the fact that if she approached me and I saw a sister all the way in Thailand that had some problems financially, yes, I would help her. Doesn't change. I would.
How do you know?
I need the intervention. Maybe I need the intervention.
Yeah, you
man.
do. You really do, bro. You really do. That all that giving away to everybody that just walk up on you with a hue. Nah, bro. No, we don't even do that in the States. How many of y'all give to every brother that's broke in the States?
But we're not in the States.
Y'all don't. What about y'all get every sister that's broke in the States?
I be broke my damn
very few little black people.
We already know. We always say keep your common sense with you when you get off the plane. Don't leave it in customs. Use your brain or take your brain with you off the plane. That's one of our mottos. And so if you use that same common sense in the States, why we want to flip it up just because we see one sister in another country, but we got a bunch of sisters in the States that we got enough sense that we've been programmed not to give to every sister, not to give to every brother in the States. Then all of a sudden we want to get to another country, let all those guards down just because she's black. Oh, here's a few dollars. So whatever you're going through, sister. No, you ain't do that in the States. You went all jumping up and down, emptying your pockets in the States for sisters. Then all of a sudden you just having to glance and see one sister, and all of a sudden you want to give her a couple $100 in a hotel room, and so her and a girl could end up eating Arby's all night. No. She bold enough to fly across a planet. You get the results that a man would get. Because like I said, I would give to homeless dudes that's on the beach in Thailand before I give to a woman, because I know she can eat Arby's or give away Arby's and have a meal and be able to have a roof. A man can't do that. You do sit back and say that you're gonna give to. He sat up here and said he's gonna give to a woman, but you in Thailand and you walk past those beaches of broke men from the States, blacks and whites, and you ain't gave a dime, but all it took was one female with the buzz cut, and she can get a couple $100.
Real quick, we just lost BMTs. He's gonna be back. He had some computer
BMT.
issues, but
He's sending me $200 right now. I'm
Okay.
looking at my cash app right now.
Feel like-
He's sending me
Remember that movie
you
Meteor
go
Man
hard
with
in the
Robert
paint
Thompson?
today, but
BMT.
you look like
BMT, I want to give a shout out to BMT for that $400 donation. Thank you, BMT, for the $400 donation. I told y'all BMT a good man. I told y'all BMT is a good man.
Hey, I try to save him, man. I try to save him, but I'm sorry, man. But any
I'm
chick
back,
that's
players. I'm back. I froze
hey,
for a minute. Here we go.
There we go.
Oh, you need to rewind and hear this.
I mean, you know what? Hey, it doesn't change nothing, brother. It don't change nothing, man. I'm still gonna give if I see a sister struggling overseas. I mean,
Man, Umar love you, man. Umar
Hey, but
love you.
BMT, can I
What
say
up, what
something? You know why I support you, Andre, and other brothers and their content? I watched y'all for a minute, and when I saw y'all was putting out great content, Dre will tell you every time I'm in his room, I always make sure I give. If I'm in your room, I always make sure I give. Because you know why? I love the content you put out. Okay? Eventually, I want to do this when I go down to Columbia, but I already know this ain't easy. I know that I'm watching y'all and I'm learning from y'all, and I know that this ain't no, yeah, you might do 1 hour, but hey, it's 16 hours in the back of you doing this. Off camera. You got it's a passion. So the thing is, I'm gonna always support you guys. That chick I can't support. She'll straight up lie, bro. Straight off for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And look, so let me tell you, so it's like this. BMT, we talked about this before. You know I'm an intelligence officer. You know I get to profile people. I knew that chick was lying as soon as she said what she said in the first 5 minutes and the way she was presenting herself, and she was too comfortable in her environment. She'd been there too long. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I mean, wouldn't you go into a stage of panic just having $50?
Bro, look, man, I would go to a page of static if I'm under $1,000.
That's me too. Me too.
I don't believe in that paycheck to paycheck, and definitely going to another country, and I ain't got no money.
Listen, that's
a one-way ticket. With the one-way
that's the thing,
ticket.
though. Like, we're not debating that. She made a financial mistake. That was a bad financial decision. Where we're debating is, would you help her or would you, help her? No. And I said, yeah, I would.
And I said, no. One,
I would
bro.
give to. I would help out. No,
I couldn't help her. I'm sorry, BMT. I couldn't help her, man.
You know what? To be honest with you, man, I don't believe the panel, man. I think in a right situation,
in real life, cameras off.
If you in Thailand, if you so far away and she came up to you, I think y'all would help.
I would have gave her
okay, BMT, let me say something. I was stationed in Germany, okay, and there was a sister girl. I knew she was from Kaiserslautern. Okay, she came down. Look, bro, she put herself in that position. She was in the army too. I didn't give her nothing. She was trying to get money to get back to Kaiserslautern. I was like, hey, if your dude didn't help you out and you got down here and you in the army, lesson learned. There you go. No, I would not help her, bro. I didn't do it then. I ain't gonna do it now.
She walk up to you. She not anorexic.
Not even $5 though.
She
there you go. There you go. Hold on. Where my man at?
Not even $5. I mean, $5 is nothing.
$5. It take more than $5.
That's all it starts with.
It take more than $5 to take the train back to Kaiserslautern from Gießen.
This is the funny part. That's how the hustle is. Remember how you be at the gas station in the States? Hey, bro, you got 75 cents? Knowing you ain't got 75 cents, but what do? You give them $1 or $5. The hustle to walk up on you is, hey, bro, you got a quarter real quick. Oh, bro, I done ran out of gas. Bro, that hustle is not to ask you for the chunk. The hustle is to ask you for something that seems insignificant to you. But if you get 40 people with the everyday that give you amount that seems insignificant to them, that $5, she walking away with two. Oh, let me give you this stat because y'all know with me and my stats. I found out a couple years ago. You know what the average wage or average amount that a homeless person in the United States makes?
$50,000 to $60,000.
$60,000 a year.
I found that out because we got veterans around here, or should they say call themselves veterans, sent out there by the highway, got a sign saying, hey, I'm a veteran, can you help me? It's homeless. Me knowing that I'm retired, a veteran, knowing that the VA got a thing right now where if you're a veteran, you can just go to the VA. They'll give you somewhere to stay. They'll give you some food and they'll give you some money. They got it's a homeless act passed for veterans. So if a veteran talking about he ain't got no money, that's his own fault. He ain't no veteran.
There are people out there that's what they live for. The hustle, the BMTs of life. I'm gonna ride this one out, BMT. You might as well be ready to hear from this about a good 6 months to a year.
Hey,
I'm gonna ride this one out like a cowboy.
For the $4.99 super chat, BMT, I always rock with you, but online finessing is at an all-time high. We can't support the brokies. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate that $5 super chat, man.
Can't do it.
Can't coach them. Can't win with them.
I got a business outside of YouTube, and I got people always asking me, "Hey, can you sell it for this price?" Oh, I don't got that's my price. That's how it's going to be. The competitors do the same thing. We raise the prices in holidays. That's what we do. So
everybody said I get scammed in the land of Africa. Maybe.
Oh, I got some of them too. Come like, oh, you a brother. Hook me up with a discount. What?
Just like what he said, bro. Playing on this right here.
I got a business to run.
All the time. I don't play that game. It's like this. If I'm with you, I'm with you. If I help you, I help you. But I'm not gonna help you just because based off the color of your skin. If you come to me sideways like that, I know that you're not genuine. Just like what Dre said, you ain't genuine. It's like this. I will come to Dre and say, hey, man, I'm coming down to Cali. How can I be a volunteer to help you with your cause? Okay, how can I put my energy into that? How can I, exuberate what I want to do to show the people how I am?
Let me catch a super chat by my 2 cents with the $4.99 super chat says, in the past, I would gay, but now I know better. The first thing I'll be thinking is how bad Black lesbian women just hate our guts. Shout out to my 2 cents with the $4.99 super chat. Lou says BMT is getting destroyed in Mama Africa. All right.
Yeah, he gonna leave Africa with a GoFundMe for BMT because he gave all his money
brother,
away.
hey, don't be wishing that broke shit on me now, brother. Hold on.
I'm not wishing it on you. I wish prosperity on you.
Being passport bro also mean not being a new fool. All right.
You need to put that in the bylaws right there. Put that in the app. Passport bros mean do not be the new fool. BMT, that need to go into the app now. We already put it out there.
Giving never makes you a fool.
You want us to vote on it?
Giving never makes you a fool, bro.
You want us to vote on it? We can vote on it. Passport bros, hands up. We vote on that. There's nothing wrong with saying no. That need to go into the bylaws of the passport bro app.
That's a given.
But for some people, it's not a given. Some people give because that's not a given.
BMT commandments. We got to come up with it. BMT commandments.
Hey, bro, sometimes you just got to give. Like I said, you get it back.
You do, but not all. Not. I don't believe in like these guys are saying.
Giving her a couple $100 so she might be
a couple
homeless. What you guys are trying to say is you don't believe her story. Okay, I get it.
No. It's not the story, BMT. We already come to the conclusion that she was hustling everybody. I don't believe in giving somebody. I don't believe in giving somebody simply because of hue. Don't hustle me because I'm Black. That's an insult to my intelligence. It's an insult to the people that I know. It's an insult to my wallet. If you ain't gonna walk up to the white dude also and ask him for $1, if you ain't gonna walk up to the Asian dude in Thailand, which is a bunch, you ain't gonna ask them for $1. Don't glance and say, "Oh, there's a brother I could hustle him." Don't insult my intelligence because of my color. Nope. Those of us that were younger, it was easy. Yeah, I'm with my brothers, my sisters. But as you grow older, you start to realize how the world really works, and is a part of the world that's about us togetherness as a people, yes, and races, yes. But there's a part that there are people out there that are in that are part of our race that try to hustle us due to our race, and I don't like people that do that. And that's why you hear me being kind of like flamboyant with it. But at the same time, I'm very serious about that. If I saw that sister, and if it was 50 of them, they would not get 50 cents from me because I don't like people using my or our race as a tool of hustling.
Hold on, Andre. You said a lot. Hold on, bro. I don't think at any time she was trying to use race to hustle anybody. I think she was just doing. She was
She
just
knew
on
to go
bad
to the
time.
brothers. When she was in that other city, she couldn't get that money like that. I'm down to my
Yeah,
last $7.
she went to the black community in Patsy.
She went to where the brothers were. In other words, let me get this hustle on because I'm not working with the Asian people. So let me go to where the brothers are who will go for it by way of hue. Because if I wasn't a woman and I wasn't black, they wouldn't give me a dime. And you haven't admitted that at all yet. I already said it. If she was not black, BMT, and if she wasn't a woman, and because all those dudes out there that's homeless in Thailand on the beach right now, I haven't seen you told one story of, yeah, man.
I have yet to see a black man homeless in Thailand, though, bro. Honestly,
dude, I just watched the headlines of it. They just the actual news in Thailand just did a headline, and it was several brothers and white dudes out there.
Was it Africans?
That's how I knew. These were brothers from the States.
Oh, I didn't. Like I said,
these were
I
brothers
never known that to happen.
These were younger dudes and older dudes from the States that got hustled and lost everything. But instead of going back to the States, they decided to stay there in Thailand on the beach. That's how come I know about the beach. I didn't know about the beach except for when you and Richie Mack started putting the beach areas out. I didn't know that Thailand, that part had beach. And then I saw this news headline a couple months ago, and they did a special on the homeless American men in Thailand.
Yeah, you gotta send that to me, bro.
I'm gonna send you the link.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
If I have seen it, and I'm not even in Thailand, and you were in Thailand walking those beaches, you didn't notice all them brothers, but this one bald head sister can walk up on you, and you ready to throw out a couple $100 and a happy meal.
I didn't notice too much homeless in the patio like that. I honestly didn't. Okay. I didn't. Like I didn't see. No, if anything, it might have been some Europeans walking around with a big backpacks, but I didn't see too much.
And what made the headline so special because they were following this organization that's down there that's trying to help the homeless guys. But they said that the system in Thailand, I don't want to say like illegal, but it's a policy not to help the homeless unless you are born there. Unless you are a native, they can't take you and put you in a shelter. Technically, they say the only time that they can put you in a shelter as a foreigner if you're sick, and they'll do that for a couple of days. Like if you're really sick, then they'll put you in a shelter. But according to just going to a homeless shelter just because you're there, they say that you can't do that. Yeah, there's a whole big headline, and they interviewed white dudes that were down there and brothers that was down there on the beach in Thailand, homeless. But all they got, like I said, all we got to do is just have one sister who just so happen to be the same hue, and you'll roll over. But not one time we talked about them dudes that's out, the males that are struggling in Thailand getting looked out for by other males from the state.
But the reason I can't speak on that because I don't know anything about it. I've never seen a black American homeless guy in Thailand ever.
Yeah,
man. Let me tell you something. The community in Thailand is so dope, bro. Like the peace and everything out there with the brothers owning all the businesses and everything. Like we have a nice little family thing going on in Thailand.
And I'll tell you what they said in the headline.
Homeless out there, that's new to me.
They said in the headline, many of these men were sending their money to their girls in Thailand, and they bought houses in the lady's name, and they lost everything.
That happens.
Or if they get a divorce, they lose everything and they get kicked out on the streets. And then now they like, I have a choice. And the brother said this. He said, I got a choice. I could go back to the States or I could stay in Thailand. He said, I feel more at peace living homeless on the beaches in Thailand than I would feel if I had money back in the States. I kid you not, it was a whole news headline, dude. I
gotta see the video, bro.
I gotta send it to you.
Send me that video so we can do another breakdown on that. We gotta do a breakdown on that.
Yep. I kid you not, man.
Right.
I kid you not. The only reason I didn't use that video because I didn't want guys to say, "Oh, he's just doing the Thailand versus Colombia type of thing." So I never talked about it. This is the first time I've actually talked about it. But I do research about what's going on in other countries as well, even though I may not say anything about it. And yes, there are homeless brothers in Thailand.
That's new to me, man. I hate to hear
so much money. Dude, there is a YouTuber. That this dude, he's only been doing YouTube 4 months. 3 of his videos have over 1 million views. He's only got 34 videos All he does is walk through Thailand with the camera. Kid you not, I gotta figure out what this dude's name because I subscribe to his channel. All he does is walk through Thailand. And so he just, does a walkthrough so you can see what it looks like. And he narrates letters that he gets from guys that have been hustled in Thailand and in the Philippines.
Oh, yeah.
And his channel is blowing up. Just telling stories of dudes that's getting God and ending up with nothing.
I've seen that before. I have seen that before. I've seen those type of videos.
Right. That dude, like I say, and I had to look. I was like, okay, this video got 1 million views. Let me look at this dude's channel. And I scrolled down. This dude only got 34 videos. I say, wait a minute, he's got 500,000 views on this one, 1 million on that one. The one I just watched got 1 million views. I say, this dude got, I think he's at 22 or 23,000 subscribers with only 34 videos, and all he does is talk about. He has guys send stories in, and he literally reads the story. You never see him. You just hear his voice reading the story.
I've seen that, yeah.
Guys that are being hustled in Southeast Asia as he's walking through Thailand. So you get a chance to see the video of him just walking, but he's reading he's narrating the stories. And they're good, dude. There's been times I sat back and I binge listened to like 3 or 4 of his stories. Like, cause you like, man, and the guys always say, I know I shouldn't have did it. I know your audience is going to say I shouldn't have gone back to her, or I shouldn't have sent her more money. Or
you know what, man? Like there's a
living out there, man.
There's like a apartment building in Thailand, in Pattaya actually, where guys jump off the roof like to kill themselves, to commit suicide over a broken heart and a loss of finances. They have that. You gotta be. I mean, I tell guys all the time, man. Listen, you gotta be careful on who you decide to do a relationship with, especially overseas, especially when the laws are really in their favor like that. I know a guy who lost a bit. I'm not gonna say what type of business, but he lost his business, man, because his woman basically undercut him with the paperwork, and he did not know until the last minute, and he lost his business. And she's right back around the same circle of people, and I'm just sitting here like, damn, y'all gonna let her rock out like that? Like, she just took this man's whole business.
One
dude got her around the whole little people. Like, to me, that's like a get the hell up out of here type of situation. But that's just me.
You gotta understand how Thailand is set up, though, right? So it wasn't always that way. So what had happened was there was a lot of people that would get divorced from these Thailandese women, and then they would leave them with nothing. Then the government came back and changed that. So if you're married to a Thailandese woman, the business has to be in her name. That's just how it's set up.
Mm-hmm. It's like a 50, 51, 52, something like that %.
Yep. And that's the reason why I said there's no way. Now, me personally, there's no way that I can put myself in that position that I put all the money into and give them the upper hand. I just can't do that. That's business 101. Okay. If you read Donald Trump's, a lot of people don't like him, but hey, when he talks about the deal, man,
the deal.
the
book.
When you read that book and you thought, bro, I do that in my personal life. If I don't like what's going on, I walk away. Mm-hmm. They'll come back to the table. They always do. Mm-hmm. But the thing is that a lot of these guys, I've seen it in the military, man, where guys have made out allotments to chicks. Man, I remember when I was, like I said, I know I'm beating a dead horse here, but I remember being early in the 80s, man. I'm at Fort Hood. There's guys going to the strip club making out, allotments to strippers and stuff. I couldn't understand that. Just men doing stupid stuff for the fruits. Okay? And then they go down to all these different countries. They do it here back home. So then they go overseas and do it. It ain't going to be no difference. It's going to be the same result. You're going to lose. You can't go into any relationship thinking with your dick in hand. You just can't do it.
That's facts. That's facts. Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the show. Another great topic, another great debate of whatnot.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, Mr. Andre. We're gonna definitely get together and talk.
Oh, yeah, definitely will. Shout out to all you guys.
Definitely. All right, guys.
Andre.
All right, we got Andre. We got to do a show tune soon, bro. I'm gonna hit you up.
Okay, deal.
Yeah, I got to do one with you too, Andre. Definitely.
Anytime. Hey, Andrew, you know I'm on your team, brother. You know I got.
All right,
I got
hey,
your
Andrew,
back.
it was nice meeting you, man.
Hey,
I
you
need,
too,
I
Will.
need to get on your page as well.
Hey, yeah, man. Just link up with me, man.
Black
All right,
Phoenix,
I hit up
appreciate
BMP.
you helping me
I
out,
get
bro.
it.
Appreciate you. This was a, they got me on the panel today, but I
Hey,
appreciate you
don't
having
give
my
up
back,
the
bro.
good spirit, man. Keep paying it forward, man. Keep paying it forward. I done been in those situations where I was down and out, and I needed that little, pick me up, and somebody was there to help me. So, don't be listening to them. Keep in the giving spirit, for real,
There you go, bro.
because
There you
somebody
go.
definitely needs you to pay it forward.
Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Good looking. Good looking. All right, fam. Will the Thrill, appreciate you coming on, bro. Black Baja Tours, appreciate you coming on. I didn't even recognize you at first, bro. You grew your hair out, man. Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Andre from Love Crossing Borders, Mr. Passport Scrooge over here. I want to help a sister out. All right, man.
It's been good, man. It's been good.
All right, bro. All right, Andrew the man. Okay,
Yeah,
bro.
Great
Another
show,
classic
man.
show.
Yeah, it's great. Definitely great. I'm in between this, man, because part of me agrees with what you said. You feel bad for her. You want to help her out. But that's that other part of me that says I could be getting hustled. And there's a game that's being played overseas too. They play the same game too. The Western Poppy game, whatever they call it. Hey, I need money to, they show you pictures of them in the hospital and stuff. Who knows if they just playing it off. Not saying it's the truth, but these things happen. But
it's facts. That's facts, man. Like I say, sometimes you just got to give to give, man. I felt like she was a good sister. I think she might have made a bad decision, but it is what it is, man. All right, Andre. Shout out to my man Andre again from Andre and Andrea Love Crossing Borders with the Colombian peso meal. Says donating to the donator. Hey man, I'm gonna send it right to her, man. I'm gonna send it right to the old girl. No, I just appreciate the donation, bro.
Yeah, bring her on the show, man. Ask her some questions, bro.
Yeah, I would like to. You know what? I know a few people that know her too, so I might try to reach out to her.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Felipe says, BMT, there are hustlers out there. Never give more than you can afford to lose. Oh no, that's a given, bro. That is a given. That's definitely a given. Well, guys, once again, that was a great stream, great live show. I want to thank you once again, bro, for coming on. We always have really classic shows, bro.
Oh yeah, you already know it. This is one for the ages. This is a good one.
Yeah, for sure, man. And I'm gonna be on your channel soon, bro. I think we double streaming right now, but I gotta come on your show too.
They say you simping out here, BMTs.
With a $10 Super J says, keep faith alive, bro. You are always appreciated. Shout out to you, Will the Real, man. I really appreciate that, bro.
They say you simping, man.
You know what? I was a little lightweight simping until I heard the fiance thing. I was like, oh shit. But it is what it is, bro.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Once again, guys, we are out. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Peace.
Passport Bros, your ultimate travel companion. Download the app for free and embark on a journey where your adventures not only become unforgettable memories, but also opportunities to earn. With Passport Bros, your travel content is more than just photos and videos. It's your ticket to a fully monetizable network of like-minded adventurers. Imagine making money from your travel stories. Post videos, share your experiences, and let the world be a part of your journey. But that's not all. Connect with travelers from around the globe, join co-ed groups, and make lasting friendships, perhaps even with foreign women who share your passion for exploration. And here's the best part. Store your earnings securely in your Passport Bros wallet. No hassle, no worries. Just seamless transactions wherever your travels take you. Looking for the best local experiences? Passport Bros has got you covered. Get personalized recommendations for tour guides, rentals, and the hottest clubs in town. Did we mention the app is absolutely free to download? That's right. Your passport to a world of adventure is just a click away. And here's the cherry on top. With Passport Bros, you can make money while exploring new places. Turn your passion for travel into a source of income, right from your mobile device. So, what are you waiting for? Download Passport Bros now, share your journey, connect with fellow explorers, and let the adventure begin.
Download now on the App Store and Google Play.